Doctor?
This that shit that we ride to. 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 This that shit that we get high to. That shit that we ride to. This 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 that shit that we get high to. That gangster music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't the music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't the music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't that boosting, nigga. No, no.
Doctor?
Shit that we ride to. This that 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 shit that we get high to. This that shit that we ride 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 to. This that shit that we get high to. That gangster music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't the music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't the music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't that boosting, nigga. No, no. Ease your mind a little bit, ease your mind. Light up that blood, up that mud, light up that mud. Get back that sun, get back that shit, man.
Doctor?
This that shit that we ride to. 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 This that shit that we get high to. That shit that we ride to. This 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 that shit that we get high to. That gangster music, nigga. And you can try, but you ain't
For real.
A yeet nigga couldn't try me in a tri-state. Buddy pass, bet I get him splashed till he hydrated. Down south, know he spook town, eyes dilated. I got the money and the power, low gyrate. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the side. If man go, let me know what the plan. What the fuck? I got hits, I got ducks, I got new paper cuts, I got friends, I got foes, but they all sitting ducks. It is turf, and you crack it, double back like a deluxe. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. Fuck out my face. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I feel good, get the fuck out my face. Look good, but she don't got no ties. I walked in, walked out with the side. If man go, let me know what the plan. What the fuck? I got hits, I got ducks.
Fucking cockroaches. Motherfucking freelance. You gotta die, motherfucker, man. You know? Come on. It's the cartel, niggas.
Doctor. Doctor.
Yo, can we get a mic check, please? Can we get a mic check? Please put a 1 in the chat if you could hear me. If you can't hear me, put something else in the chat. Appreciate you in advance. Right? Today we got an early show. If we having fun, I'll let the show go on a little bit long, but during the day, I'll be very active, so it's hard for me to stay in one spot for the entire stream during the day because I'm active in and out the crib, etc., right? Let me do this right here. And shouts out to the mic checkers. Appreciate you, D the Degenerate. Appreciate you, Lauren, for the motherfucking mic check. Let me big everybody up. And let me also, I'm about to post the link, I think. I'm about to post the link too, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't. And then I'm going to scroll up here and big up to everybody who's here early. Everybody who's here so far. Let me see what we got. Let me see. Okay. Copy. I think it's pinned, but I'll be moving fast before the shit starts, so I gotta make sure we good. Let me give myself a little bit of lights too, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of fucking dark in this motherfucker. Right? Let me see who we got though. All right, there we go. StreamYard, there we go. I'm scrolling up to the top. We got early in the motherfucking house. We got my sister Zyrax in the building. Make sure you drop the Zyrax emoji. she said she digging the early shows. Yeah, I've been having a little bit of free time, you know what I'm saying? So I'm taking advantage of the little free time that I've been having, which in the time is never free, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to D the Degenerate. Make sure you drop the D the Degenerate emoji in the chat. We got Gaia in the motherfucking building. Appreciate you for stopping by, Gaia. You know what I'm saying? Gaia is the earth goddess. You know what I'm saying? Shout out the Keels in the house. Upstate. We got Lauren in the building. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself. Big up, big up, big up. We got the most hated, most faded, most underrated bronze motherfucking flat power in the building. Who else we got? And we got the big bro free the motherfucking green in the house. Make sure you drop the free the green emoji also, right? Today we're gonna talk about the holy nuns of YouTube. We're gonna talk about, and not just the nuns, we're gonna talk about the holy nuns, the priests, the monks, all of these holier than thou people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I woke up this morning and Sharon's show is usually in the morning. So I'm like, let me see what's on YouTube. And I heard talks of Sharon being demonetized. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate. I joke with people in YouTube, but I don't want nobody channel to be monetized. I don't want to flag nobody. I'm not on it on that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And I even expressed that to people. You know what I'm saying? Izzy Bands had his issue going on, but I wasn't. I'm joking on him in certain aspect, the crash out and shit. But as far as his unfortunate situation, I'm not joking with her. Like that, anybody losing their bread, it don't mean that your supporters is gonna give me the bread. You know what I'm saying? Because they support you because of what you do. If they was, they would have been giving me the bread from the first place. So there's nothing for me to gain by nobody being demonetized. I went up there to show some support for Sharon, you know what I'm saying, as a lot of people was doing. Um, when I had my unfortunate situation, when my crib, when I got the fire at the crib or whatever, Sharon came through, you know what I'm saying, and Izzy came through, and a lot of people they show love and support, even Drip, you know what I'm saying. And me and Drip wasn't seen eye to eye, and a lot of people did that. So that's what we do in our YouTube community. But the thing about it, what I realized, and somebody said this a long time, what I realized is that it don't really just be the content creators, it be the outside people outside of the content creators that be egging shit on. Because while I was up there, I could see people in the chat, oh, don't trust somebody, don't trust these people. And so to Mills, M Mills in the motherfucking house. You gotta get M Mills her motherfucking rents. We got to make sure content creators is wrenched up. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, a lot of people is like, oh, don't trust these people. You know what I'm saying? Snakes in the grass and all of that. And it's like, yo, y'all don't even know why the man channel got demonetized. This is the first thing I went up to ask him if it was because of somebody. But from what I understand is he keep getting YouTube keeps sending him notifications. And from everything he explained, the only thing I could think of is the shards. You know what I'm saying? It because of the shards. But a lot of people in the chat is accusing different people. The whole time I was up there, and I'm not going to say they started doing it when I went up there. They've been saying slick shit in the chat before. So I could see it, but I'm trying not to say nothing because I know like it's a serious situation. But usually when I go on people panel, I go up there to add my point of view. And I also go up there to I go up there to give my point of view, and I also go up there to make this shit a little bit lighter. I don't want to be on a panel where everybody's stiff and serious because most of the conversations, none of these people is not experts. We just give an opinion. So I don't want to have a serious, 100% serious conversation with people about information that I'm not going to be able to leave and use. The only thing I could take away from these conversations is perspective and a little bit of humor, a little bit of laugh, a little bit of something. That's what I could take away from it. But as far as taking y'all motherfuckers serious about dating, about life, about anything, hell the fuck no. I got my own folks. I got my own old heads, my own OGs that I chop it up with when I need real advice. I don't come to this motherfucker to get real advice from none of y'all. Facts. Some of y'all don't even take your own fucking advice. So I'm never up here looking to just come to y'all to take away, to leave the conversation with something 100% productive. If it happens, so let it be. But that's not my expectation from the space, because most of you ain't an expert about shit. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Young Ria's in the house. Shout out to my sister Tequila in the building. We got BL in the motherfucking house. We got my boy Sock Passe in the motherfucking building. Big up to you. Big up Sam. Big up everybody in the chat. I'm about to do a wrench purge. I'm about to take some people wrenches, but a lot of wrenches will stay because a lot of people do help with the channel. But when we start to do members only shows, a lot of people with wrenches that don't come to the channel, they'll still be able to benefit from those of you who retain in your membership, and it's unfair to those who retain in their membership. So I'm gonna have to remove some of the wrenches. But the regulars, y'all good money and shit like that, right? So we up there chopping it up with Sharon. PhD had hinted something about watch out for the snakes or watch out for people coming to your channel and shit like that. And it's like, look, man, we content creators. When another content creator get demonetized, other content creators could empathize with that shit because we know how much work it take putting into that shit. That's why we're gonna come and show each other support, because we know it ain't easy to be a content creator, and we know that none of us ain't reached far as yet. We still reasonably small. I'm definitely a small YouTuber. I'm not even 2K type shit. You know what I mean? So we was over there, and Venus, her goofy Venus, up there came on Sharon channel talking about let me just play the clip. Let me play the clip for them. Yeah, Chiron was demonetized, Romello. He was demonetized. It's unfortunate. I was watching on his channel. He's demonetized, but on his channel, I think Sim God was over there making fun of it. You know what I'm saying? I don't see nothing fun. I wouldn't even want Sim God to lose his channel, even though he be doing all types of crazy shit. That man is about to be a dad and shit. So that man gotta feed the babies and shit. You know what I mean? Even Jay Prince, even whoever, even Ashton. I was beefing with Ashton, but when Ashton got demonetized, I didn't celebrate. Like, I don't want these niggas to leave YouTube because it's fun how we go at it with each other. As long as we keeping it YouTube, you know what I'm saying? We keeping it YouTube and we keeping it reasonably civilized, because a lot of people on YouTube ain't had real problems, and YouTube is the way to get their shit off. You know what I'm saying? But Sharon did get demonetized, but I think I don't think he's gone forever. I even sent him some support telling him no surrender, because a lot of times when shit go left, you don't want to just curl up in the fetal position and die. You want to go harder. You know what I'm saying? Most things that happen to me, most times I go through some shit, it made me go harder. I don't roll over and die, because you could always do it. Death is inevitable. So why rush it? You know what I'm saying? Death is inevitable. So in the face of adversity, you don't roll over and die, because death is promised to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you don't roll over, you go harder and you do whatever it is in your power to crawl back out of whatever situation you in. Facts. And that's the type of energy that's the type of time I was on when I was on his show. You know what I mean? And I thought, I know it'd be a little hostile, because I don't go over at Sharon channel a lot, because like it be a little hostile. Sometimes I don't go over at his channel a lot, because you gotta watch with the words and shit. So I feel more comfortable on my own channel, or other people that I fuck with and shit like that, right? But I want to play y'all this clip. This clip is from earlier, and I did wait until the brother is finished. I know his channel is demonetized, but I still want to keep the same etiquette as if he was monetized. So this is what transpired earlier when Venus hit the panel. You know what I'm saying?
I really don't get it. Hey y'all, y'all hear me?
Yes.
Hey, Venus.
Hi. I wanted to say something to you real fast, Sharon. Something that stood out to me. You know, I'm a Christian, okay? When Diva was asking you to say something that connects you spiritually and you couldn't come up with anything, I
And by the way, PhD Diva was and PhD Diva is a piece of shit a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she played cool, but sometimes I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it depends on how her and her gentleman friend, if she have one, maybe how she come on YouTube is based on what relations she had before. Basically, she probably ain't get no dick. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes some of these older women just need a little bit of piping so they could come back to woosah. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But PhD Diva was telling Sharon he should get some affirmations. And that is valid, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you could get a reading to get some spiritual insight on how you should move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it, this YouTube issue on the logical side of the game, this YouTube issue that Sharon is having is not a spiritual issue. Sure, he should get some spiritual fortitude so he don't fall in these times. Sure, when PhD Diva pulls some cards, he could get some insight on how he could move. You know what I'm saying? At least some suggestion. But now we trying to get too religious and get too holier than thou and get too overboard. That is not the type of situation. That is not YouTube is not a religious spiritual situation that's happening to him. You know what I'm saying? It's some technical shit. You know what I'm saying? It's some strategical shit. It's some, you know what I'm saying? It don't got nothing to do with whatever the fuck she was talking about. But listen to this shit.
think that's partially the problem. Not that that's gonna stop people from doing what they're doing, but having that spiritual base is kind of what helps you be able to navigate those things. Because like what you're really battling with are like negative spirits. A lot of the people who do the things they do, they're not even in control of themselves. Like there's a negative spirit ruling a lot of them and a lot of the things that they do, and you really can't. Man can't fight the devil like that. That don't never win. So I would suggest maybe you do need to kind of put some focus on you having some sort of faith based relationship. I don't know. It just stood out to me that you were having a hard time.
What stood out to Venus from the whole Sharon situation, what he's going through? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of the conversations wasn't towards what he's going through. The reason why I was so concerned because I review way more videos than Sharon. So I'm like, damn, if Sharon get into trouble for reviewing, what the fuck? I need to see what the fuck is up. That's the type time I went on there on. You know what I'm saying? And if you haven't hit the like, please hit the like button. If you have not hit the like button, we got 24 likes. We got 44 people watching, 10 people not hitting the likes, 10 people thumb fingers not working. I hope your thumb fingers get healed so you could hit the motherfucking like button. Appreciate you in advance. Right? That's exactly taking it. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But let's play this shit, right? So what stood out to her is that Sharon couldn't find the right affirmations. Let me play it back because what she's talking about has nothing to do with a man's situation or nothing that's adding towards nothing. It's just like the fuck, man. You just up there to paint yourself as some holy spiritual person, and you're not really. A lot of these people, they're not fucking spiritual. They're not practicing most of the shit they talking about. They're just up there to chastise other people talking about demonic presence and like get the fuck out of here with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they got Sharon. I think it's some YouTube shit though. I think it's because of his shorts. I'm not sure if anybody flagged him, but he was saying that he's part of a mass flag list or some shit, something of that nature. Anyway, let me play the bullshit that this idiot came up here to talk about, right?
Ruling a lot of them and a lot of the things that they do, and you really what you're really battling with are like negative spirits. A lot of the people who do the things they do, they're not even in control of themselves. Like there's a negative spirit ruling a lot of them and a lot of the things that they do, and you really can't. Man can't fight the devil like that. That don't never win. So I would suggest maybe you do need to kind of put some focus on you having some sort of faith based relationship. I don't know. It just stood out to me that you were having a hard time, even saying a thing. That just means like you need to go inward and connect more.
I
This is
feel
just
you.
my opinion. I think that
And even Sharon, you could tell that Sharon, he's trying to be nice and he's trying to be receiving of what she's talking about. But you could tell that nothing that she talk about he cannot use in his situation that he's in right now. Logically, nothing that she's talking about he can't use in his situation right now. Listen to his reaction after she done said all of that bullshit. Check this out.
I don't know. It just stood out to me that you were having a hard time, even saying a thing. That just means like you need to go inward and connect more.
I
This is
feel
just
you.
my opinion. I think that would be really helpful.
You see, he's trying to be nice. And to keep it real with you, even I try to not I was like, because I don't like when I'm going through shit and people come telling me irrelevant shit. Because as a man, as soon as I'm in something, my brain is calculating solutions, calculating strategies. All right, if I do this, and this, I'm trying to think of everything that's within my power. All right, if I do this, and this, boom, I could get this, and this done. Boom, I could move such and such. Boom. That's how my brain is thinking. So I'm putting myself, I'm empathizing with Buddy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, this is like, what the fuck is she talking about? How could he use any of this information? It's just like, I don't know.
That just means like you need to go inward and connect more.
I
This is
feel
just
you.
my opinion. I think that would be.
Here he said, I feel you. He just, you know what I'm saying? He feel what she's saying. He feel it, but he's not really trying to think about it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's fucking irrelevant. And I get it. No disrespect to nobody spiritual in the chat, but certain things is spiritual, but certain things is within your control. Even the Bible said, God help those who help themselves. So Sharon is trying to think how he gonna solve his solution. This is how I would have think. I would have think of how I could help myself. You know what I'm saying? The other stuff that's in God hand is in God hand. But at the end of the day, I gotta figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And show so to my Brody K in the motherfucking chat. Appreciate you for sliding through, right?
That just means like you need to go inward and connect more.
I
This is
feel
just
you.
my opinion. I think that would be really helpful. Whatever you decide to do. And I'm sorry you got demonetized. I didn't know. They just told me in the chat. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a spiritual thing, Sharon, with the YouTube stuff, but having strong spiritual fortitude help on YouTube, outside of YouTube, wherever. But I don't. And you heard what I said? I said I don't know because I'm really trying to tread lightly. I know everybody know that when you on Sharon channel and certain women up there, you gotta tread lightly because they're gonna try to attack you, try to drop you. It's like I know where I'm at. I'm treading lightly. I'm trying not to do the most. I'm trying to behave. I'm on Sharon channel. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to chill. I don't usually go on his channel for the same reason. But just because he got demonetized, I went up there on some support shit. I actually went up because he got demonetized. That's why I went up. People's like, oh, as soon as he got demonetized, they come up. I'll go up there other times too. But yeah, I did went up because he got demonetized. Because you know what? When I got into my shit, the nigga supported me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people supported. You know what I mean? So we as content creators, we supporting each other because we understand what it is to build something up, to trying to hold a consistency, and then your shit could be jeopardized. And show so to Christopher J in the motherfucking chat, and show so to my girl today. Show so to Tootie Bug in the motherfucking house. Appreciate you for joining us, Tootie Bug. As a matter of fact, I need to rent Tootie Bug up too. You know what I'm saying? Tootie Bug, I think she came over from Cellulite channel. Appreciate you, Tootie, right? And I'll celebrate you and Music Man. Shout out to Music Man. I'll celebrate y'all too just now. Appreciate y'all, right? But yeah, we trying to have some logical shit going on. This lady up here talking about some crazy shit. Let me rewind it a little bit, right? And then when I came on talking about it, if y'all listen, I could have come at it more crazy, but I was trying to tread lightly. I was like, Sharon, I don't think it's a spiritual thing. You know what I'm saying? However, it does help to have strong spiritual fortitude. I didn't have to say that part. I was just saying that to not discredit what Venus was saying. Right? I'm like, you know what? Let me don't discredit what she's saying because it sounds like it mean a lot to her. So I'm like, let me not try to discredit what she's saying, but let's get back onto what this nigga could do. Because if I get in the same situation, I don't want nobody coming around telling me no irrelevant shit. This is why most of the time I don't come to YouTube about my shit in detail. I'll give y'all a surface level, but a lot of y'all don't got no good advice. Y'all just want to hit the panel to make yourself seem holier than thou and seem like you know what the fuck going on. You don't add nothing that nobody could use. This is why I don't come to people with my fucking issue. I know that my supporters, you know what I'm saying, they check in for me every now and then. So what I'll do, I'll give them a general rundown of what's going on with me. So just in case they see the lives inconsistent, they could have some grace. But as far as me just going like, nah, I know who I'll talk to. People who render me real advice. Not somebody just hitting the panel to look like they more fucking holier than thou. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. That's goofy shit to me. And shouts out to my girl, Neek is the night in the motherfucking building. That's my big sister in there. Shouts out to Neek, you know what I mean? But let's play the clip. And shouts out to you, Otis. Appreciate you for joining us. We got T-Dub in the building. And we got April, Carter, and Marcus in the motherfucking house. You know what I'm saying? Big up yourself, large up yourself. April said, I don't tell nobody if I'm going through something because what are they going to do about it? Exactly. And you know what, though, April, it's people like this that make you don't want to say something because they might come. It sounds like they have good intentions, but when you really listen, they just trying to exalt themselves. I see that a lot in these space. A lot of niggas might come trying to give dating advice, but they trying to exalt themselves. Oh, I'm married, and they try to put themselves on a pedestal instead of giving people advice because people watching. If nobody was watching, they'll probably have a different conversation with you. It don't be genuine. It be a lot of performative bullshit. You know what I mean? A lot of clowns performing in the fucking circles. Let's get back to this clown though. Let's get back to this clown shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a spiritual thing, Sharon, with the YouTube stuff, but having strong spiritual fortitude help on YouTube, outside of YouTube, wherever. But I don't know if that's the case.
It's definitely something more than just people like, literally they'll come and say nobody likes you, but they hear every day. Like they literally would do that.
God
like,
is not the author of confusion. So again, we know what that is. What did I say? People are doing things and they don't even understand why they're doing them because they're not in control. There's another spirit there that's in control.
Yeah, Sharon,
look at what you just said. Logically, that don't make sense.
Sharon, when you get some time, sit down and really strategize how you're gonna move forward. Don't just bet it on stuff that is like. Just sit down and strategize what you gotta do, bro. I don't see nothing wrong with what I just said. And plus, I try to not discredit what the young lady, I don't know if she's younger than me, what the lady Venus was saying. I try to not discredit what she's saying because as soon as I start talking, I was like, you know what? I see how they could try to turn this against me. So let me say, you know what, Sharon, it does help to have strong spiritual fortitude outside of YouTube and on YouTube. But this is not a spiritual situation. And I think in your free time, you should sit down and strategize what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? She mad. Oh, demonic forces. They don't know who controlling them. Like, this chick is fucking weird, man. She's a weirdo. She's not no spiritual nothing. You know what I'm saying? On some fake Bible thumping shit. You know what I mean? Get the fuck out of here. Strategize how you're going to move forward. Don't just bet it on stuff that is like, just sit down and strategize what you got to do, bro.
Right.
And so even this, right? I feel like this is a demonic energy now because I say
she feel this is a demonic energy. I could have called this woman out her name. Like I never diss Venus I never call her big back. I never diss her about her weight. None of that shit. It's just light shit because I try to keep it light with people because I like to crack on people. And when people crack on me, I fucks with them too. But it's certain shit I'm not going below the belt. I'm trying to keep this shit as civilized as possible. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but I could really be going in on certain people on YouTube, but it don't even be that deep. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. I'm just trying to be entertained on here because I ain't come on here for no information from y'all. You know what I mean? I come for partial entertainment and chopping it up with people. You could expand your consciousness and broaden your perspective on different shit. But anyway, let's get it.
Ain't nothing wrong to you, but ever since I started talking, he wants to combat.
Betted on stuff that is like, just sit down and strategize what you got to do, bro.
Right.
And so even this, right? I feel like this is a demonic energy now.
There's a demonic energy after I said this to the brother. Listen to this shit. Listen to what I said to him and how she follow up with is a demonic energy. I'm trying to avoid addressing her, but she's trying hard to address me without it seeming like she's addressing me. I'm trying to avoid this bitch, this woman. I'm trying to avoid this young lady. But she just, you know what I'm saying? She always like, oh, y'all just always want to come up here and talk to Venus. Like, motherfucker, you ain't that important. You know what I'm saying? Relax yourself. Take a breather. Take a drink of water. You're not that important. The fuck?
Look at what you just said. Logically, that don't make sense. God is not the author of confusion. So again, we know what that is. What did I say? People are doing things and they don't even understand why they're doing them because they're not in control. There's another spirit there that's in control.
Yeah, Sharon,
look at what you just said. Logically, that don't make sense.
Sharon, when you get some time, sit down and really strategize. She said people are not in control. She's insinuating that a demonic force, it sounds like she's insinuating, or any reasonable person could mistaken her for insinuating that some demonic force is possessing me to fuck with Sharon, right? And even after she said that, I still was like, you know what? Let me ignore this bitch and still continue to talk to Sharon type shit. Because this bitch seemed like she wants some attention. She probably ain't had dick in weeks, months, years, decades, centuries even. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? But she need to go and fix that elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? How you gonna move forward? Don't just bet it on stuff that is like, just sit down and strategize what you got to do, bro.
Right.
And so even this, right? I feel like this is a demonic energy now because I ain't saying nothing wrong to you, but ever since I started talking, he wants to combat what I'm telling you and tell you it's not.
I didn't combat anything. I purposely did not say anything towards
you said
Venus,
I don't know if it's came directly behind me and said I don't know if it's a spiritual thing, okay, but like there was no need for that.
I said it helps to have spiritual fortitude. I said that because I know your bitch ass is gonna say some goofy shit. That's why I said that. So you don't have to address me about shit. I'm trying to avoid you having to address me. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't on here for that. This is the man show about being demonetized. It's not no show that nobody should be making this shit about them and their holiness. Like, get the fuck on, man. Okay.
But you also the one that when Diva said what she said, you spoke up too, right? So there's the energy there with you.
Sharon, do you think that I jeopardize your channel? Sharon, do me you got a good rapport?
Yeah.
Do you think that, you know what, me and Sharon do got a good rapport? Because you know what, after the whole Daryl stuff and shit, I was like, damn, we do be taking these shit too far. And I tell Sharon, yo, if anytime I ever, because I don't think I ever came at his family, but I told him if I ever did, my apologies. And if I joke on you about anything, because you know we joke, we say Sharon is zesty and shit like that. But if that man Sharon felt some type of way or some type of insecurity about people joking about him on some zesty shit, I would refrain from doing that. You know what I'm saying? You don't see me making no joke about Jabba, and Jabba is homosexual. You know what I'm saying? It's not no secret. And I don't joke about him and shit like that because he might take it to offense. Like, I'm gonna joke on you if it's not some shit you're gonna be offended by. I'm not about to come at you on some weirdo shit. Like, it's weird. You know what I'm saying? Because how I'm gonna sit here and look at Sim God sideways for crossing the line, and then I'm gonna be a nigga crossing the line. No. And it's cool. We could all joke on each other. It's entertaining. The people in the chat entertain. We all entertain. We know each other. We review each other. But I'm just against taking it too far. Easy Bands came on my panel and brandished a firearm. You know what I'm saying? Afterwards, whatever, apologize, etc., etc. I did the video, he got mad, whatever. And fast forward to today, I go to his channel, I send him a super chat. Ain't that deep? He sent me a 50. Ain't that deep? We are content creators, we are black. Well, most of us show so to the non-black people in the chat, you know what I mean? And show so to the black people too, you know what I mean? But we are out here trying to do this content creation thing, and we could jeopardize with each other. We could empathize with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird, just weirdo shit, right? Let me address a couple of the super chats, and then I'm gonna go ahead and continue the video. Shout out to Music Man with the 199. He sent a whole lot of music emojis and a whole lot of shit. Appreciate you, Brody, for the motherfucking super chat.
Doctor,
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you. Look at my line, stop wasting my time.
Also, we got my girl Today, aka Tootie Bug, in the motherfucking building. I gotta get you your wrench, Tootie. I'm actually about to do a wrench purge and remove a few wrenches. You know what I'm saying? I've been seeing a lot of names I don't know, but they got wrenches. So I'm thinking fake accounts and people change their name or whatever. But I'm about to do a wrench purge, and I'm about to give back the wrenches as people come in the chat. I'm giving the wrenches to people who support, because a lot of people don't fuck with my channel no more for whatever reasons. You know what I'm saying? Some people only fucked with me because I fucked with other people. So after the other people and me not fucking with each other, they don't fuck with me no more like that. And I even seen people who act like they don't fuck with me because I let a certain people in my chat, and I see them at the same people chat sending bread, sending support and shit like that. So it's a lot of hypocrisy and a lot of people thinking that they could control what the fuck I got going on. And in real whole life, I don't walk out the job. I don't let nobody fucking control me like that. You know what I'm saying? I get it when people get a certain authority. I try to respect the authority. But when you're trying to overdo it and feel like you could control me, I don't fuck with that shit. Because in real whole life, I'd rather get it out the mud than let somebody just control me. I'm not with that shit. I don't like feeling confined. It's not in my nature to be confined. I just feel uncomfortable the whole time type shit. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to Tootie. Appreciate her for gifting us with the 5 motherfucking membership. Let's go.
doctor,
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you. Look at my line, stop wasting my time.
The psychology of somebody who's get it out the mud is not somebody who's willing to be controlled. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around Rastafari. You know what I'm saying? I grew up around people back home selling in the market and shit. There's other ways to get it than, you know, the conventional job, you know what I'm saying, the workforce, the corporate world. You know what I'm saying? That is not my type of world. You know what I'm saying? Shows out to Carl Anderson. He said, DJ, once you told Sharon about not knowing if it was spiritual, Venus only seen red. I believe only a few content folks know. Oh, I believe only a few content folks known for striking channels. Yeah, I think I think people could see if you strike the channel. I'm not sure if you could do it anonymous. You know what I'm saying? But there is people in this space who admitted to striking people channel before, and still I don't even know if it's them. Like, I don't know who it is, and I don't even know if it's that's what got his channel demonetized. You know what I'm saying? I'm hearing it could be the shards also, but who knows? I hope he definitely gets to the bottom of it, and when he does, he share it too, so other content creators, we could know what to look out for. But I appreciate you, Carl Anderson, for the motherfucking super chat. Appreciate you, bro.
doctor,
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you. Look at my line, stop wasting my time.
Where's my money? It's right here. Right there.
And we got T-Dubs representing for the Dubs. He said, keep grinding, DJ, Witch, Doctor. You know it. We gonna, man, you already know how we give it up. You know what I'm saying? I gotta bleed And I gotta have bodily harm done to me type shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a giver up or like that. You know what I'm saying? Unless it doesn't serve me. Because some things you just gotta quit while you're ahead. But appreciate you, T Dub, for being a member for 4 motherfucking months. Let's get it.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money, nah, I can hear what you say.
And we got one more before we get into it. We got Bandit Romello, you know what I'm saying, part of the banditry. He said we all dark skin take my money.
Make him some money. Oh, I wanted to make him some money. See, make him some money. Some money.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time.
Where's my money? It's right here.
I appreciate you, and we're gonna get back into the clip, right? Did I did anything to your channel?
No.
Directly behind me and said, I don't know if it's a spiritual thing,
Okay,
but like
okay.
there was no need for that.
Okay.
But you also the one that when Diva said what she said, you spoke up too, right? So there's an energy there with you.
Sharon, do you think that you see she been trying to say my energy is demonic? Just weirdo shit. Just weirdo shit. Let me play a little bit more and let me let somebody to the stage. We need 20 more. We need y'all to like the video, man. You need to like the video. Don't make me be mad. I'm over here, sir. Oh yeah, show so the Tiff. Appreciate you for joining the chat. Show so the Tiff. Yeah, let me play a little bit more and then I'm going to let somebody up. We got somebody in the back, right? Pause.
If it's a spiritual thing,
Okay,
but like
okay.
there was no need for that.
Okay.
But you also the one that when Diva said what she said, you spoke up too, right? So there's an energy there with you.
I think PhD Diva said something about watch who you be around or something of that nature. And when she said that, I was like, damn, I feel attacked. Because I'm joking. Because people know I go at Sharon, I talk shit about him. I make jokes about him and shit like that. But when he's live, I don't even send a super chat. I send him Cash App. He don't even read. It was DJ Witch Doctor. When he read that Cash App that said, don't surrender, Bracy. Or don't give up, something of that nature. That was my shit that I sent. And he didn't call my name. And I'm not going to be like, Sharon, you're not going to say I sent it. No, I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I send a super chat just cause, you know what I'm saying? But I prefer to send you a Cash App because I know you're going to get all the bread type shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep. It ain't me hiding, sending him no bread because I send him super chats too. Like, what the fuck? Sharon, do you think that I jeopardize your channel? Sharon, do me, you got a good rapport?
Yeah.
Do you think that I did anything to your channel?
No.
I don't think you struck his channel. I'm not saying that. I don't think you did that.
Right. That's not what they saying. They saying that people have this weird thing on them.
There's a
is what they
ruling,
saying.
governing spirit over this whole space. I really sat back and paid attention from a spiritual standpoint.
Oh my
And
God.
even myself.
I don't know. Look, man, I'm a very spiritual person. You know what I'm saying? But I don't bring my spirituality is very sacred to me. I don't come up here sharing. As a matter of fact, I got a oracle deck right here. I be pulling cards too and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I be burning sage, paying homage to my ancestors, all of that good shit. But I don't come on here pushing that shit. Because that's not what I'm on here for. My channel is not a fucking spiritual channel. I don't got no image to uphold to y'all about no shit like that. It's weird to me. Like, I don't be, like, I'm over here on some bandit shit. People think I'm a bandit because that's my YouTube persona. But if you chop it up with me or if I know you in the back end, you know what I'm saying? We have a different kind of rapport. But I don't really give a fuck about my, I'm not trying to project or present a certain type of image to mislead y'all to have y'all think I'm holier than thou or no weird shit like that. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Sugar Bum saying new voodoo. Yeah, I do that voodoo. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Type shit like that. This is why, you know what? Look, people be wondering why I got Sugar Bum in my chat. A lot of people is not in my chat because Sugar Bum in my chat. But the reason I fucks with Sugar Bum being in the chat, because you could joke on her, she joke back, and it's cool. We like a lot of y'all niggas is not from the hood. Y'all niggas is not from outside. Y'all niggas ain't grew up joking with each other with your friends. Y'all niggas is tender, man. A lot of y'all is tender. A lot of y'all is tender. You see, I see Blanco sometime. I say, you fucking tether. He call me a fucking tether. I say that shit to Fighter. We don't give a fuck about that shit. Some of y'all too tender. Y'all need to stay inside and stay away from other people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too touchy. You know what I mean? But let me run the clip a little bit more.
Yeah.
Do you think that I did anything to your channel?
No.
I don't think you struck his channel. I'm not saying that. I don't think you did that.
Right. That's not what they saying. They saying that people have this weird thing on them.
There's a
Is what they
ruling,
saying.
governing spirit over this whole space.
There's a ruling spirit over this YouTube space. You see what I'm saying? Like, look, man, there's spiritual people and then there's spiritual extremists. There's religious people, then there's religious extremists. There's niggas that's pro-men, pro-male empowerment, but then there's extreme niggas. There's women who's pro-women empowerment, but then there's extreme women that's on some different shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people, they don't got a good balance and they don't notice it. You know what I'm saying? Balance is the key. Life is about balance. You balancing right now. You breathing in and breathing out. You balancing oxygen with carbon dioxide. Life is a balance the whole fucking time. When you stop balancing is when life is fucking over. A lot of y'all be too extreme. Y'all need to venture out or some shit. You know what I mean? I deal with people on the outside on a daily basis. What the fuck is y'all doing?
really sat back and paid attention from a spiritual standpoint. And
On them.
there's a
Is what they
ruling,
saying.
governing spirit over this whole space. I really sat back and paid attention from a spiritual standpoint. And even myself have been affected by it. When you're here, there's a lot of negativity that is evoked out of you, right? It's a negative energy, it's a negative spirit. That's why the most successful shows are the most negative shows, right? We can all see that. The more negative you are, the more money comes. That's not an accident.
I don't think the more negative you are, the more money come, because Ham Channel is not really that negative, but it makes bread. Anton Channel is not that negative, but it makes bread. Lapeef, they don't really do no negativity, but they make bread. Like the thing about it, Venus is looking at the world through her own filter. You know what I'm saying? She's literally, this is what I'm saying, D. She's thinking too deep. You know what I'm saying? That's not because of demons. Exactly, that's humans. Because look, as humans, we don't get into a lot of conflict because we live in a civilized world. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna watch sports with people fighting. We're gonna watch love and hip hop. We're gonna watch people combating each other because it's within our nature. But because we restrain, because we civilized, we find other outlets to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't that deep, Venus. It ain't no fucking demonic spirit over this space. Like, what the fuck? You getting weird and pseudo. You know what I'm saying? You're not spiritual. You're just saying shit now. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of people that be saying that they're spiritual. Like, come the fuck on, man.
So, and when I'm telling you, like, the fact that you couldn't come up with anything spiritual, you have no way to spiritually connect, that's not telling you, because I know some people, what I heard DJ Witch Doctor say, think that means, oh, just pray and do nothing. No.
I didn't say any, like, I'm not gonna, and I didn't say pray and do nothing. Sure, you could pray. I said she missed what I said. I'll play it back for y'all to hear what I said. I said, yeah, it's good to have spiritual fortitude. I said that just so I won't discredit what she's saying. It's like if I'm saying, that's cool what you're saying. However, this situation, that might not be the remedy for this situation, Venus. That's what paraphrasing, that's what I said in a nutshell. I'm like, yeah, sure, it helps to have a good spiritual fortitude, but I don't think what happening on this YouTube shit is a spiritual matter. I told Sharon when he got some free time, just strategize on what he's gonna do next and shit like that. I don't get she felt discredited because that's to show she don't believe what the fuck she's saying. She just bullshitting. She just saying shit.
Well, so why did you
Engaged.
just say
Look,
don't rely on just spiritual?
Don't address me. Like, keep me out of your bullshit. Straight up.
You can
Because
do
you're
whole
doing the
shows
most.
about me, but I
Doing
can't
the
address
fucking
you.
most. Like, I didn't address you on purpose. On purpose, I try to not address you.
But you do whole shows about me. How's that?
But this is not a show about you. Why? Oh my fucking God. This shit, look, if this was another show, I would have engaged with your Venus. But this is this man's show. We not about to make him no money engaging. He demonetized. It's his show. He's going through some shit. Why we gotta make this show about you and what the fuck you got going on? You're not even giving the nigga no tangible shit for him to use. You talking a bunch of hocus pocus. Fuck, man. Weird ass bitch. So the JM. He said she's a whole weirdo, always on that holier than thou bullshit. Yet she sat next to Dara Long. Get the fuck out of it. Damn. I wasn't even trying to go there, but appreciate you, J to the M, for going there and being a member for 4 motherfucking months. Appreciate you, bro.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money.
We also got Vato in the building. He said salute. He said salute to the keyboard warriors. Let's go, Vato.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time.
All right, and let's let somebody to the stage. Let's let Papi Blanco to the stage.
Police! Police! Police!
You. And I think he's definitely muted, and he been waiting there for a minute. I guess he probably stepped away.
Yo, what up?
Yo. Sound like an
Yo,
echo.
what's
Sound
good?
like an echo a little bit.
Is
Now
it me?
it's just yeah, I got you. Yo. Yeah, it's still echoing.
Oh,
It's still echoing.
I can get out and come back in. Hold on.
All right. Let me put this video back up. This is not. We're here for something else. That's why I didn't address
that is
Sharon. I'm
related
not
to
trying
what
to
I
make it
wanted
about
to ask
Venus and Witch
Chiron.
Doctor.
So,
My
Chiron,
fault.
you said that
Yeah.
y'all have a good rapport, and I wonder since when? Have y'all always had a good rapport, or was it when he got dumped by his friends?
Damn. You see what PhD Diva try to do there? PhD Diva is funny, and it is what it is. Let's let Blanco back up and let's change the layout so we could watch the motherfucker.
How about now?
Yeah, you good now. Yeah, Sharon got demonetized. I've been over to his channel. Yeah, don't delete Sim God comment. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what he says. But if he come at anybody crazy, y'all could do what it do. But don't just, you know what I'm saying? Don't just do it like that. You know what I mean? He said, he said Sim God wins again. No, you actually didn't win. You still losing. You know what I'm saying? You might win when you get the baby, though. You know what I'm saying? Having a baby is always a win. Congratulations to that. Hope you change your evil ways. You know what I'm saying? We got just a regular dude. He said, Veen, goddamn, bro. Why, bro? Why, bro? He said, Venus built like a Roblox character. Damn, he said it now.
What more do you want from me?
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money, nah, I can't even hear what you say. I ain't better do shit. If it ain't about the money.
Just a regular dude you violating. Oh my God. He says she always talk about the Bible, but love men who like their legs in the air. What the fuck?
Lord Jesus.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, Ringing my line, stop wasting my time. Nah, I can hear what you say.
And I appreciate y'all. It looked like y'all reimbursed me for the support I sent Sharon this morning. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. So it's like it never happened. You know what I'm saying? But now that's just, I'm joking. Support the brother until he get his shit back up and running. Shouts out to Nikki with an eye patch below my motherfucking sister. And she said, I keep missing everything. These damn clients. Hey, you ain't missing it if you could catch the recap and still make your money on. Don't neglect the clients. The clients bring you that money.
I'm broke, baby.
Ducting.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. Ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time.
You know what I'm saying? Get your money on, Nikki. Get your motherfucking money on.
Yo, what happened to this nigga Sharon?
Yeah, his channel got demonetized, right? And he said he's part of like a strike list where people plan to do like flagging, something about Cynthia G. I don't know what a strike list is, but he said he's part of like a part of like a group of channels where people are gonna just flag them. But when I asked him how he got demonetized, he's not 100% sure. It seems like it could be the shards, because a lot of the shards that he got is, it looked like it's just uploaded, like he don't got shards with his face in it like that. It looked like it could have been the shards. A lot of people was alluding to that. Look, man, this shit might be the shards. But I don't know if anybody struck his channel. He don't even know how he got monetized. The people in there, they're just speculating, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody knows for sure. He
Yeah,
didn't even give a clear
because usually they give you a reason. When you get a strike, they tell you exactly who's giving you the strike, what
That's what
channel
I'm
come
saying.
from. Like that doesn't just come out of nowhere. You cannot even do that. You can even do that anonymous.
You got to be signed into an account, bro.
Exactly.
This is what I'm saying. I think is because YouTube got a new thing now with it. I guess they're trying to have people make more original content. So when I first clicked on it, I heard they were talking about, because he reviewed certain stuff. That's the first reason I hit the panel, because I'm like, damn, I review
Right.
hella shit. I hope that is not the reason, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not doing nothing wrong, because I review more than Sharon. He got more conversation than our channel. We got the conversation, but we review a lot of videos. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can review all you want to, as long as it's under the whole fair use rules and stuff like that. You're supposed to stop the video and then transform the content to, you see what I'm saying, to your original shit. That's how that works. But when
Yeah,
it comes to like demonetizing, they gotta send you an email explaining, hey man, we're doing this because A, B, and C.
bro, this is what I'm saying. How they taking your bread, but they're not telling you why. Like, I think that is kind of sketchy, but I think he's appealing it. And I think he should be back up, because I've seen it happen to people before.
Yeah.
Podcasts, BMU said it happened. It's just, you just got to appeal it, because Sharon even said he'd be having a lot of notifications from them, but I don't think he'd be appealing all of them. Or somebody say
What?
when you appeal it, is you some people say you shouldn't appeal it, and some people say you should. I'm not sure which one. That's the reason why I hit the panel, to figure out what I hit the panel to give some support and to figure out like what other content creators got to do. These motherfuckers come up here talking about Jesus and shit.
Let me tell you what sometimes happens. Like when you play music, let's say you play music on your stuff, right? You might get an email saying that the money, the advertising money for that particular stream, go to that particular artist
Right.
or whatever company. You see what I'm saying? But that's not demonetization. But like what I'm saying is, you usually get an email what they doing A, B, and C. They just ain't going to just stop doing that. It just don't even sound correct.
And I think you got to get like 3 strikes, bro, before them niggas just take your shit. They don't just come and take your shit without warning you. You get several warnings, bro. Like if Blanco review my stream, YouTube gonna send me a notification saying somebody's using your content, and you got
Right.
the option to do a copyright claim, meaning that you're telling them that that's your shit, or you could just let it rock. And most of us in the space, but everybody, I let it rock because it ain't really that deep. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like I'm about to lose
Yeah.
money. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout out
So when
to
you
Philly.
take
Go ahead. After you're done, I'm about to
so
get to the super chat.
so when they take the monetization, I'm going to assume the membership's gone too. Then right, like all that shit
Yeah,
will be gone.
I
So it's
think
part of
so.
it. Okay.
When I went to his channel, I didn't see a dollar sign. But most of the time, if I support his channel, is anybody, you know what I'm saying? I don't like sending the super chat. I prefer to just send the cash app. If I send a super chat, it's because I'm trying to troll or say something that I want you to read the message. But just some support shit, you just send the cash app. You know what I'm saying? The content creator
Yeah, I
get
don't
it
want to.
directly.
Yeah, I wouldn't pull. Me personally, I don't want to pull my debit or credit card on the Google shit. Hell no. I'd rather I send cash as myself.
Bro, I never seen you send a super chat. I only got cash apps from you. I never seen no
Yeah,
super chat.
because I don't have a credit card or debit card registered to this shit.
And a lot
It's
of
too
people do that.
flimsy.
Adrian, the homie Adrian, he sent cash app. I'm him. A lot of people, bro, don't trust just leaving their
Yeah,
credit card on Google. You know what I mean?
yeah, hmm
I showed you
yeah.
the
So,
Philly old head.
but
He said
he's going to
Venus
get his
sleep.
shit back.
Yeah, he gonna bounce back in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Philly old head said Venus sleeps with her fist balled up. That is crazy, bro. That is crazy.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop waiting.
He trying to say Venus be fighting demons in her sleep. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to just a regular dude. He said PH Diva look like Flora Evans more than Flora Evans. What the fuck? Man said, how you hate tethers but don't mind them on top of you. That's
What more do you want from me?
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money.
I didn't say that. That was just a regular dude. He said PH Diva be getting that tether pipe. I don't know. I'm just reading this shit. You know what I'm saying? He said Sharon is a grown ass woman. He should know better.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the
Appreciate you, just a regular dude. And I like joking on Sharon because for the most part he's a good sport. If you notice Venus, she came up here when you joke on her, she be doing the most. I don't be wanting to joke on her. People who be doing the most, I don't even want to joke on them or just say anything about them because you too tender now. You shouldn't have engaged them hoes. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're right. And you know what? I try to avoid even addressing Venus, but she couldn't help make it about her. She always does that shit. You know what I'm saying? She always does. Even before I got even before I was out
I'm
of the
asking
untouched.
Sharon.
Oh my
Yeah.
bad. Go ahead.
Is it cool?
Go ahead, Sharon.
So, in public, he fought with me, but behind the scenes, he'll hit me up like, "Hey, I don't have no hard feelings towards you." So,
Okay, so he was
And that's the same thing with anybody. I joke on motherfuckers, bro. It ain't that deep. But if it's that deep to you, I'll just fall back and not even mention you. It just is what it is. When I'm cutting clips of Sharon doing shit and making it into songs, the people in the chat, they might be butthurt. But Sharon like that shit because he know it put him in front of more eyes. Because we as content creators, we look at the shit different from the you in the chat that be on the bullshit. Some people in the chat, they got channel and they know, and some people been here long, and other people just understand content creation. But a lot of y'all is just chat warriors trying to tell a person how to run their shit, and you don't even know the inner workings of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to me. And you be giving bad advice. I was watching the whole time in Sharon chat, bad advice, advice that ain't mean shit, bad advice. It's just a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean?
double-minded, right? He
No,
was
no,
being
no, no, no.
deceptive because in public, when they was going at you, he was right there in league with them, and then he used to hit you in the back channel.
No, I never used to hit him in the back channel. Like, what? She trying to make it look like. Let me just play this shit. PhD, this is why she should shut the fuck up and let me and Sharon talk. She's putting in her 2 cents and don't even know what the fuck going on. Like, me and Sharon wasn't always cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I joked on Sharon. It is what it is. Me and him had a whole conversation about this shit. And I told him, look, man, I'm going to stay away from joking about your family, but I'm still going to crack on you. I ain't even going to hold you, bro. But if I go too far, just let me know. The door is open. Even Izzy Bands, I said the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to joke on you. It is what it is. The door is open. You know what I mean?
And say, "Oh
No,
I
no,
don't have
no, no.
nothing."
You see,
Right? So that's
you got it right. PhD. And look, Sharon is literally trying to get in there to correct. She don't even fucking know. She's not a content creator. A lot of times as content creators, we need to have in the same space. We need to have some level of rapport with each other. We reviewing each other. We moving around. Sometimes we might collab on a show, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? You don't. A lot of these people trying to tell Sharon, oh, stay away from the snake, stay away from, like, motherfucker, y'all don't even know what the fuck be going on. You think Sharon and Izzy Bands want to stop joking on each other? No, they're going to keep doing that shit. But still, when Sharon is demonetized, Iz is going to pull up. You know what I'm saying? When Iz is down, Sharon is going to joke on him a little bit, but not take it too far because we get it. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. She's a chaos creator. She ain't got no skin in the game, bro. She just here on that bullshit. Let me shout out to my bro Bandit Romello, and then we gotta let somebody up to the stage. Shout out to Bandit Romello. He said, "Poppy help DJ out and give Venus the magic stick." Damn. The man said, "Poppy Blanco, you need to give Venus that."
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my.
What more do you want from me?
I would not wish that on Blanco though. That is crazy. But let's let Auntie to the stage.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help!
What up, Auntie?
What up, man? Okay, so I saw the title. I got you know some intel earlier that he got demonetized. So regardless of what issues I had, I ain't never really gonna you know like I'm not cool with that shit when I see it happen to anybody. But I get it; it can happen to anybody. Happen, if you've been here long enough on YouTube, they say something along them lines of either being put on stealth, terminated, knock on wood, demonetized. Any of that could happen to anybody. So, just out of curiosity, does anybody know the reasons in which he was demonetized?
I don't know. He's saying it could be two things. It could be the shards, because a lot of the shards are almost just uploads from other shit. Because remember, it's such a short time. How much time you gonna be able to be in the camera? The majority of the shards is the other people content. So it could be there because he said YouTube spoke about him using other people's content, right? And another thing it could be, he said he's part of a strike.
I've seen that reason for demonetization before. The reuse content they call it. Yeah, I've seen that specific reason.
And he's saying the other reason is that he's saying the other reason is he's part of a strike team, a strike list where people is mass flagging people.
Yeah, but at the
With the
same time,
reuse part, all you have to do is erase those videos and he'd be good.
yeah, like he's gotta scrub it if that's why. But at the same, the strike team, like if they call it a flag team or whatever, flag team, strike squad, whatever. But either way, yeah, people got that, but this sector here ain't really got that, bro. Like,
So
keep
let me ask you
it
this.
real. That don't really happen, and that's not
Let
gonna
me
get
ask you this, Ant. Could they?
That's a YouTube thing.
Ant. Let me ask you this. Could they strike him anonymously?
Hell yeah.
Oh,
But
see, I
they're
didn't know that.
yeah, hell yeah, but they can't strike them for like reuse content and copyrights anonymously. You can't do that because the whoever owns, you know what I'm saying, the IP, whoever has the rights has to identify themselves. and saying you use my stuff. So you can't anonymously strike somebody for copyrights, but you can anonymously strike people for other things. I'm not gonna
You mean
give all the
flagging?
details. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. For other
Okay,
things.
on that strike thing, do they target like a little ass channel?
I mean, it depends, bro. That's what I'm saying, man. Y'all need to get around more. That shit's big business on this motherfucker, man. People doing some shit elsewhere, man. To people, bro. You don't want to piss some of these people off, bro. They'll send them to you. Or hey, just ask Simp God. But
But could I swear you have to be like a lot of people flagging. You have to be
like
like a lot.
but the fact that your boy just got demonetized, that's it. He ain't gone, terminated. He ain't get no flag team sending it. That didn't happen to him, bro.
Oh,
That,
the
And
you
that,
know
and
what I'm
that,
saying?
and that's
That's
what
what
I'm
I'm
So wait a
going.
minute. So wait a minute. The flag team make you lose your entire platform.
They'll make you lose your shit. You go on
You see,
stealth,
I
all
didn't
of
know
that
that shit.
shit, bro.
You see that?
And granted, you can end up demonetized first, but for the most part, that's like that's algorithm shit. That's reuse content, shit
There
like
you
that.
go.
You know what I'm saying? It's like they took the money because they don't want to associate fucking their ad revenue with you with what you doing. For whatever reason, it could have been a computer that fucking demonetized them. Didn't you have to be a person?
He said it was some AI shit. You know
That's
what?
what
The
I'm saying.
more
It didn't even. It could have been an automated system, bro.
and the more we talk about it, I'm thinking it got to be them shards, bro.
Yeah.
Because if you go to
It's
the
reused
shards,
content, bro. You get the
if you
emails. I
go
got
to
the
his
email.
Yeah, but he can
if you
dispute
go to
that and
his
get right
recent
back up.
people say if you go to his recent shards, most of them you don't even see him on the thumbnail. It don't have his picture up there. And when you click the shards, it take long before you see him. So it's like, I mean, how
You
much
got some
review you
feedback,
gonna do in a
Marco.
shard? It's gonna be predominantly the other content and barely you in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, this happens to a lot of people, bro. Like I knock on wood, but it can happen to anybody, bro. And it don't mean it's gonna be like that forever, bro. Motherfucker might get his shit back in a month, 2 months, or
Yeah, I think they
maybe
get
even
it back.
sooner than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know. It could be something basic, bro.
Next
Just set off
week.
the algorithm. Yeah.
In 2 weeks, you're
It,
getting it back, bro.
it all depends,
But that
but
means,
like I
but
say,
Ante,
flag team shit is usually way more severe once you see if you can see the result. It ain't just a little membership key missing.
the
Shit is
reuse
real.
shit it makes more sense, bro. Because before they even do that shit, they send you warnings. Because that happened to me. They sent me a couple warnings. You know what I did? I private that video. I deleted one of them too. You see what I'm saying? And nothing happened after that.
It can also happen with like heavily copyrighted things like music clips, like when they're heavily copyrighted, like Paramount Pictures, Warner Brother, like movie clips, and of course music from certain artists
I
and
don't think
producers.
I don't think that
Um,
would apply to his channel because if you look at his channel, is more conversations than
but
outside content.
Blanco knows. I can tell by what he said. He just kind of knows. Like, look, when it comes to demonetization, it could be for a multitude of different reasons. I just mentioned a couple, like reuse content. Heavily copyright protected stuff that's like blocked in too many territories or something. It could be for just because they don't want to not ad friendly and stuff like that. Like not it could be a violation of a partnership program guidelines. Only the channel holder knows that. Like he
Mm.
should know that before. That's why I'm not in favor when you go through some shit like that with YouTube.
Mm.
The creator should keep that between his team and YouTube, bro. His or her team and YouTube. Don't be telling the people in front of the curtain that
Mm.
they can see you demonetized. That's really all they need to know.
And
Whatever.
Shoto to just a
Gotcha.
regular dude, he said if Sharon is cool with DJ and other men, why doesn't he make sure they don't get teamed up on when they're not being disrespectful? He don't stand on shit, I guess he was saying. He don't stand on shit. And I get it, just a regular dude. I just look at it as that's the part of the entertainment on his channel is to since a lot of people claim that the men always beating up on the women. I thought for the entertainment, I thought his channel's entertainment is the women beat up on the men. So I see it for what it is. So when I go up there, I tread lightly because I understand what's going on. I'm not knocking his hustle or none of that shit. Because in reality, I don't look at none of this shit as, oh, the men. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Because even the conversation where it's look like the men is beating up on the women or the women is beating up on the men, I look at all of that shit as entertainment across the board. Because it's not, I'm not gaining nothing from none of that shit but some entertainment. But I appreciate you for the $5 holler. Appreciate you, bro.
Galactic.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga, I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line, stop wasting my time.
And the people who, a lot of people go over there because is the women over there is gonna be combative with them. So a lot of people go over there to have that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. That's part of the entertainment for his show. I never gonna knock that shit. I don't knock the hustle. I'm a person. I don't like knocking the hustle. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and that's why you would never see me, gloat about something like that, just because it's like I know the work that the dude put in. So whether I agree with your content or your talking points or any of that, you still got to put in time, work. Somebody got to host them shows. Somebody
Right.
has to be up there and put in 4 or 5 hours, 5, 6 mornings a week. Like all of that, deal with the backlash. You know what I'm saying? Just manage all
And
these
that's the fucked
personalities.
up
Like
part,
panel
man.
panel hosting is work too. You know what I'm saying? So I get
And
it.
that's the part that I empathize with because I see how Sharon go live every single day. And I'm like, damn, I need to take a page out of his book and get on some work ethic shit like that. But then to see the man get demonetized and he reviews way less than me, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? That's why I
Well,
was so
the thing
concerned.
is, because you're still under fair use. Look, you be amazed, dog. There are a bunch of people that don't do what you do, and they get demonetized, dog. Everybody like this. I'm not saying this is a lesson, but people should have already been on this shit. Read those YouTube guidelines because it doesn't take much, man. It can be anything, and it's a lot of things that they can demonetize you for, put you on stealth, terminate you, not monetize you in the first damn place, strike you, age restrict you. Like it's a multitude of different things. Not give you partially monetize you, because
Yeah.
that's going on one of my channels. I got partial monetization.
What is
And a few
partial?
people.
What is
I was like,
partial? You got the
I got super chats, but no
but no
memberships.
okay, I see. You know what
You know,
though?
and
I wonder if that's why my memberships froze. Because no matter how much members I get, it always telling me that I need the same amount more membership to unlock another emoji. That's why I've
nah,
been
that
rotating.
happened. That happened on like everybody's for whatever reason, dog. It's like it's locking us up at like 14 or something custom.
Okay,
That's
okay,
not
okay.
that's
It's like
not it.
we
I'm
max.
talking
So
about
we like
one. They
maxed out.
won't even.
So
It won't
so
even.
so it's like we maxed out on custom emojis and shit.
Yeah. Now I know. Okay, so I even called you to like I spoke with somebody, and sometimes, bro, those reps can be so stupid. They tell
Mm.
me whatever, too many copyright claims, whatever. Once they switched everything down to only needing 500 subs for monetization, a lot of different things changed. You know what I'm saying? As far as the membership tab, partial revenue, and when you can actually, because I think it was supposed to be 500 subs and the necessary watch hours. Yeah, you got super chats, but you don't get ad revenue. Then you got to get to the 1,000 and the 4,000 watch hours to get the
Mm.
ad revenue too. And then it's this, and then it's that, and then like I got the
Let me
copyright claims, and then I ended up getting the copyright claims lifted because I had the licenses for them, and they still won't unlock my tab. But they told me it was because I had claims. I'm like, yo, I had licenses for all the music I played.
mm.
I know I
let me
played
let my
music, but I had licenses. So you just never know, bro. Like you two be on that
let
bull.
me let my sister in to the motherfucking stage. We got tit for tat in the
What's up, Tiff?
house.
Yeah, yeah. Hey y'all. Go
What's
ahead,
good,
finish,
Tiff?
and I'll put my 2 cents in.
No, no, no. Real quick, I'm just saying it could be a multitude of reasons why they demonetize you, partially monetize you. You know what I'm saying? Hold your monetization, why you know what I'm saying? Like hold your application, whatever. Like it's a bunch of different things, dog. And really only the creator knows. And a lot of times most creators aren't even like keen enough on the policies and guidelines and stuff to even know what they done violated or whether or not they can dispute it.
Mm. I don't think Sharon was staying on top of his shit as far as that, but he did say he had to go to the classes that they make you do. That
Yeah.
man said he had to do that shit damn near every week. That is crazy to me, bro.
Oh no,
I
then
don't.
in that case, no, they demon. Okay, so he got just like Blanco said, he got warnings.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He should have been on top of his shit. I don't know, like Cause I had them shits before. Cause one time that DJ Academics video I reviewed, somebody well, YouTube, I got a notification from YouTube about something saying child endangerment, and I just deleted the video because I wasn't about a, you know what I'm saying? Because it might have been something spicy academic said, or it might have been somebody whilst we was up here reviewing it. So instead of skimming through it, I just deleted that shit. You know what I mean? And shows
Well,
out to Uncle
you
Wicked.
usually you
Yeah,
have to do
good.
that over like a strike or a strike warning.
Mm.
So and it depends on the type that it is. You know, you got to do that. But I know I had to do that after the purge before, some crap happened. But it is what it is. You know, it's
But what a lot of time happen is that when you like, let's say you reacting to a big time channel, or what's that big? It's like a network. Juval. How you say that shit?
Jubilee made me had to
Yeah, yeah.
take them at least 3 episodes, bro, from reviewing them.
It
I don't
happen.
fuck with them
It
no more.
happens to me too. That's how
Bro,
I
they
learned. Like,
nearly
hey,
got, look at this. They nearly got Abba and Preach channel demonetized, bro. I don't fuck. They even strike Abba and Preach. So I stay away from
yes,
them.
those when it's a big network, they got it like a specific thing to do that for the job for them. It's
it's
like
heavily
they're gonna do it.
it's heavily protected.
Yeah, you know
Yes,
who is too? Joe Rogan and I think Revolt
there
them
you
don't
go.
let you fuck with none of them Revolt shit either. You know what I mean? Because
Well,
they
well,
gotta
now
make
Yeah,
their bread. You know what I'm
you
saying?
can do it, but fair use guidelines don't apply to just either replaying somebody's stuff, of course, or just reacting to it. So sometimes you might have to edit it, like how you like re-edit your stuff and put the glitch in there. You might have to speed it up a little bit. You might even
Yeah.
have to invert the picture, put the left on the right to the left, whatever, so it don't pick up on the visual algorithm or the sound or the audio algorithm. You gotta make it fair use guidelines. Don't just say you can break down and react to people's stuff.
Mm.
You have to make it transformative.
Let me let
And a lot of people think, oh, if I
two
just say
people.
stuff, it's
Give me
no, that doesn't
Give me a minute,
transform
and
someone's
I
content.
got two people waiting in the back. Let me let to the stage Marcus and the big dog free the motherfucking green.
Police! 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 Help! Police! Help! Police! Help!
What's up?
What up? What up? How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Chilling like a motherfucker.
Yo, what up, bro?
Let who was talking? Go ahead and finish. I want to get
No,
Tiff, and
not
then
just
I'll
real
get the
quick.
fellas, and then I'll read
Fair
the
use
super chat.
guidelines, like
God
that.
damn, we have
The
to.
thing is like a lot of people be picking up a lot of bad habits from other creators, and just because you hear people yell out fair use every time they share a screen and just start playing stuff, that doesn't mean that they're following fair use guidelines. And just because people get away with that for a while does not mean they're going to get away with it forever. Check the fair use guideline policy when you are going to reuse content, and it'll pretty much tell you what it is that you need to do. And a lot of times that still doesn't work. And also check some of these blogs and stuff, because you'll find out some of the stuff that people have gone through and still gotten copyright claims and shit for when using other people's content. I'm just saying, I learned that because I do a lot of like clips and editing and stuff when I'm promoting some of these events, and I be having to run that shit through. And there's a lot of stuff I can't do because of that.
Mm. And Nikki said most people who reviewed that act stuff got got the same notification. I could see that because a lot of the videos that I even reviewed who talked about it, I don't even see the videos up no more. So I could see that shit. You know what I mean? Show so to just a regular dude. He says sugar bum defending her sister. That's PhD, bro. He also said, nah, that motherfucker got a coochie, bro. He flimsy. He means Sharon. He's saying the lover of men got a coochie.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use to you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time. If it ain't about the money, now.
Nah, this kind of fucked up. This is kind of fucked up. He says Sharon about to be on the track, and I don't think he's talking about the studio track. You know what I'm saying? He says Sharon about to be on the track until he get his super chat back. Everything half off because he couldn't read his YouTube notifications. Yeah. I don't think he about to be selling it. You know what I'm saying? Pause. He's just a regular dude. Also said, I bet he uses Cox cable for his internet provider. Nigga, come the fuck on with that shit, bro. This nigga, come on.
So
Wait,
he's trying to
whoa,
say
whoa,
that
whoa,
people is
partner,
against.
partner, whoa. Pause, man.
Damn.
Ducting.
Don't be blowing me up, nigga. I ain't getting up. If it ain't about the money, ain't no use in you ringing my line. Stop wasting my time.
You got it, Blanco.
So he's trying to say that people is against him or whatever, and now his monetization is going. Is that what he's trying to imply?
He was saying several things. He was saying it could be because of the pharma content he doing. Because I asked him what he recently changed, and what he recently changed was doing all them shards. And low key, bro, for some reason I think it's the shards, bro. Because if you look at
Blanco,
the
you
chart,
gotta mute up when you ain't talking, bro. You got like
I got you. I think he driving. I got you, Blanco. Just unmute when you about to talk, right? I think it got to be the shards, though. The shards is the only new thing he been doing consistently, so it might be the shards, you know. What say you, Tiff?
Okay.
Hey everybody. Hey DJ was Doctor. Hey
Hey.
Auntie. Hey Poppy and Marcus and Free the Green.
Hey, how you
I
doing,
won't be up
Tiff?
here too long because I gotta feed my
The
baby here.
baby.
But I just wanted to say is it kind of sucks. For Sharon being demonetized. I did pop in on his stream just a little bit earlier to kind of hear what he had to say, but that's the YouTube game because I was monetized for just a short amount of time because for one, I don't like following the rules. I like playing music. I like reviewing different clips and uploading different things and stuff like that. So, I constantly get striked too as well because it depends on the conversation that you have, especially about certain topics like I would say like the CB19. Don't have that conversation on YouTube because they will strike your channel because my channel's under strike at the moment for that, and also it was on strike before that because of the DJ academic situation as well. I couldn't upload or go live for a whole week or so. But when I was looking at the guidelines as far as like what to do and not to do, because I got hit with the reused content or whatever. Even reviewing something as simple as an article can get you demonetized because that's one of the things I do as well. I do review a lot of articles and things. So no telling what could have got him, but I think that's just the risk that we take.
So let me ask you this, Tiff. Did you get back your dollar sign on the chat?
No, I have not, because like I said, one, I don't like being told what I can do or not do. I love to play music like at the beginning of my stream and even after.
You be playing.
Shout out to DJ Witch Doctor. If y'all need some audio, get with him.
But did they tell you? But did they tell you why Did they tell you why they took your monetization?
Only thing they said was the reuse content. Like far as going into detail, no. Now, if somebody strikes your channel, usually they'll tell you exactly who did it. But far as demonetized or like even if you get a copyright, like for example, y'all was talking about Jubilee, that's one channel. Love and Hip Hop is another one that will copyright strike your channel. But what they will do, they will block your stream. So you'll have to go through and take them out in order to for it to be shown. But for that, like if it's a copyright, it's okay because I'm not monetized and whatever. If y'all want part of the revenue, that's fine too. But I can't stay, I can't do right long enough even to stay monetized in that way. But like far as what DJ Witch Doctor's doing, by remixing the music and adding on different audio to the clips and stuff, that can help prevent your channel from being demonetized. Because I feel like YouTube will find anything as small to make sure you don't make your money, but they're gonna get theirs. Because even when I was monetized for that short amount of time, the money that I made, I never got. I didn't to get because
so they never sent you a YouTube check?
Yeah, bro. Her money got stuck in the computer, bro.
That is fucked up, bro.
So now I'm at the point where
You gotta make $100 every month in order for them to send you.
Nah, but she's saying when she got
$110.
demonetized, Yeah, when
and
you
they
got
kept the bread.
demonetized,
Yeah,
that's it, bro. They ain't paying out a demonetized channel.
No, not at all. So even like that first, like I said, I would monetize for maybe a month and a half, and I got to like 100 finally, but then as soon as I got to it, I got demonetized. So I didn't even get a YouTube check. So that's why I do appreciate the people who do hit up on the back end for a Cash App or
yeah.
PayPal or any other, services where you can get your money right then, because YouTube take 30%, which to
Mhm.
me is kind of a lot, but it is what it is. So it kind of sucks, but at the end of the
From
day,
what you saying, you got the same notification that Sharon got, because that's what he's saying.
mm-hmm, I sure did, and that was
That's why I said,
last.
what notification did he say he had?
Reusing content, reusing
There
other
you go.
people content.
So I mean, so just like Blanco just asked, what was the issue? Is he saying that it was some random like actual live bodies that be clicking StreamYard links or in chat boxes that possibly got him demonetized?
That's what I thought at first, but that the only concrete shit I heard from Sharon is him saying that the message he got from YouTube was alluding to the fact that he's using other people content, because he was making the argument that he barely reviews shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but look, just like Tiff just said, so other people would have to be flagging you for that. Right?
Right.
Like other people would have to be like issuing strikes and claims over
Mm-hmm.
that. So, but when you're talking about heavily copyrighted stuff, they either got people that like keep checking that copyright match tool, or they got software that just alerts and blocks everything. You
Yep.
know, and it's not expensive; it's real cheap. But those larger channels, they have that taken care of, so you can't show any of their stuff, or they're just at least claiming your money every
Mm-hmm.
time you show their stuff. So
Yeah, I say
there's
that.
nothing you can do about it.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Like y'all gotta people gotta get that stuff straight. That's why I usually recommend just like like what Tiff went through when other people went. I didn't have my issues regarding strikes before. I don't talk to y'all about that publicly. It ain't none of y'all business. For real.
Yeah.
That's between me and them Google folks. For real. And the team I work with.
He
But
gonna get that back, man. He gonna get it back.
yeah, I think so too.
It's
Yeah,
just
give it
when
2 weeks
when you
to 3
start
weeks.
talking to everybody else, then people start spreading misinformation. When only
Well, it can
Sharon
also
and Google
it can,
know why they demonetized him.
yeah. I mean, I see why he would talk about it, so people send him more cash app now.
Damn.
I mean, that could be a good reason because, like I said,
I mean, it makes sense.
So
even
you
though
think
like
it could
I
be a
appreciate
finesse?
the.
You you're not saying
I
it
know.
is a finesse. You're saying that it could be.
No, I don't say it's a finale. What I'm saying, if the money, if his monetization is off, right? I gotta let everybody know so they can start sending PayPal's and the cash apps. That
But
makes
you know
sense.
though, it just be more convenient. YouTube made it more convenient to just hit that $1 sign, and of course they'll make it more convenient for people to send you that super chat from the dollar from the chat. You know what I
But
mean?
Mhm.
Doc, hey, Cash App and PayPal and Venmo were already available. Like you was already using those. So
Mhm.
look, the dollar sign is gone. Like that's the 21st of the month ain't what it used to be for that nigga, man.
God.
That's simple. You know what I'm
But
saying?
I get it
It's like
first.
all your months only got 30 days in them now, nigga.
Because super chats, make you feel like you're part of the show. Your screen, your message come up on screen. You're able to shout
Hmm.
people out. I get it, but if you really want to like support your content creators, I say do it on the back end to where
Right.
they can get it, straight to them instead of having to share their, revenue at YouTube. But also it's a business as well. So I say participate in both, but like in these instances where once again you get demonetized and now you have to think of other ways to get it. I just say that's one way, or like I said, PayPal, Venmo. I can't really think, even Chime, like you can send a
I
boost.
mean, look, it's a multitude of different things. There are other streaming platforms, Rumble,
Mm-hmm.
Vivo,
but you
Patreon.
gotta
You could
remember.
actually do. You
I
can
don't
actually
know,
be creative, or you could
and
take a page out of Ant's book, and maybe you guys should have started monetizing that backup channel.
wait a minute,
What do
and
I
the thing
know?
about
So isn't
the
that
thing
What do
about
I
these.
know?
Wait a minute. The thing about these other platforms is they not fucking with YouTube, bro. Every device you got comes with YouTube already in that shit. It's just
Okay,
the
so
convenience. To me, the convenience it'll shave off. When you got to inconvenience people, it'll shave off at least 30 to 50% of your supporters, I think.
look, I had a
Mm,
conversation with my homie about this a while ago when it came to like banking. And I told him that I had like, you know what I'm saying, like 4 different banks. You know what I'm saying, that I bank with. Checking, savings, retirement, investment, little fund. But either way, he's like, why I do it everything with one bank. I'm like, I ain't putting all my money in one spot. He was trying to convince me of why it
mhm.
made sense to just put all my eggs in one basket. And it's like, damn. Like they tell you this when you're a kid, you never put all your eggs in one basket. So I
True.
get it, even though those other platforms might not have the same like functionality, accessibility, and just cachet as YouTube. It don't hurt to have them on top of YouTube because all YouTube got to do is send you an email, motherfucker, and then you're done. So it's nice to have that backup plan. Ask Fresh and Fit. I bet you they thankful for Rumble. A
Right.
lot of folks
Rumble
are.
is
Ask
another
Tommy. I bet you he
platform.
thankful for Rumble. You know,
You know what?
Obsidian.
There's other apps that you could use with OBS that when people send you money, it could still highlight their message. You know what I'm saying? Through
Or there,
Cash
there
App
are
and shit.
I gotta
multiple
learn
ones.
how to use
I mean,
OBS.
no, there. I mean, look, streaming. A lot of us use StreamYard, but there's so much different streaming software.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, some of it's like not even necessary. Most of it's not even necessary to do
What's
things
that
from
one
these
that
other sites.
podcast
But you
uses?
can.
Beans
Nah, but
was
I'm
using
just
one.
saying. I mean, that
Remember
there.
Beans was using this app when he was demonetized and he was still highlighting the people's chat. I
Yeah,
forgot what it was, but he was using
Not
some.
yeah.
restream, is it?
Look, and
It
that's what
was
I'm
still
saying. Like,
StreamYard, but the money
Is it
part,
Streamlabs?
I don't know if it's Streamlabs.
I mean, it's irrelevant. It's just so many of them. You got, of course, OBS. People can open up panels with OBS, Streamlabs. You use EVMux, Ecamm. You can use
No, but
Restream.
I'm
You use
saying
Melon.
something to
Like,
wait a minute, and I'm saying something to because remember now, like Tiff was saying, people like being part of the interaction. They're gonna send a super chat and you could highlight it on the screen. There's
Mm-hmm.
other apps that you could highlight the money people send you that is
absolutely.
outside of YouTube.
Just about every other streaming software you can.
Cause I think restream you can like
I
somehow
can't
do it
think of
with
any
Cash App
streaming software that
and
doesn't let
show
you
what
highlight
people
comments, bro.
message or
Wait,
send.
wait, what you saying, Tiff? You restream shows the Cash App?
It's either restream, it's one of those. Cause I
Nah.
can't
Okay.
remember which
So let
one.
me
It's
let me
one of
explain.
those
Let me explain.
where
If
you
y'all
can
y'all want to
show it
talk about it,
on the
you can
screen.
make all. Okay. Well, not all. I'm sorry. A lot of these have it. There's usually an app. It's called donation alerts.
Mm-hmm.
Where they have donation alerts, and you can link, of course, your PayPal, your Cash App, your Venmo. You can link that. So just like when the super chat comes up, it gives an alert, and that comes up on the screen. And you can also make it come up on the screen when you get new members. You can, when you hit a super chat goal, like you can set it up to do all types of stuff, where
Mm-hmm.
graphics hit the screen and spray and all of that. Like this StreamYard stuff is streaming for dummies, to be honest with you, bro.
Okay, that's good.
Compared to some of the
I didn't know
streaming
what.
software out there. Check some of the gaming channels and you'll see,
Mm.
because they're actually in that. This is streaming for dummies, what most of us use on here. And I get it. It's easy because we just get to go live, open up a
Well,
panel, and talk
even
about the
with
same
those,
shit
you
everybody
have to
else talk about.
sometimes be careful
So it's
because
real easy for us. But
sometimes people like government name be on their Cash App and stuff like that, so they may not want that to be displayed on the screen and stuff like that. So that's why it's probably easier for some people to send.
That's why I don't do Cash Apps as much because I don't want my personal information out there as much when I do the Cash App. That's why I might
yeah,
Right.
do the
but
super.
Cash App just gave the feature where just about every Cash App account you can actually set up a second one, like for your business, like right there without having to use like different information or none of that. You can just set up a second one just for your business, so that way your name, or you can just change the name, on it to display as whatever you
Some
want it
That's
to.
people,
true.
some
That's
people
So
true.
may not want to change the name every time they want to donate to
no, but
somebody.
that's why they gave you the option now to just set up
Mhm.
a second one, like with the second tag and everything else, where you don't have to change it on your first one. Like you set up a second one where it might just be your channel name, like Tit for Tat. whatever.
Okay,
You
under the
can do
same
that, and
profile,
yeah, and it
right?
still goes into the same account, still does all of that, but nobody sees that personal stuff. So you keep
Oh,
your
okay.
business from your personal, because a lot of people streaming are getting their money through Cash App now. Cash App
Mhm.
just did that, I think, like what 3 months ago. That's when I got the alert from it.
Oh, okay. See, I
Yeah,
wasn't aware of that.
probably
That's
about 3 4 months
smart.
ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So, but as far as donation alerts, I know for a fact OBS does that. And when I say that, what's that? Streamlabs does the donation alerts where there's another site that you go into and you put in, your PayPal, your Venmo. You can also put in personal bank accounts if you want, because some of these people are streaming on here and getting direct wires right to their damn bank
No,
accounts and
I'm
shit.
not even with
I'm
that.
just saying, but you can put just about any account or banking information, and whenever you get a drop in there, it'll just splash your screen. Check out some of them gaming channels and you'll see some next shit, bro, come up. Rarely you gonna see a gaming channel using StreamYard.
And show so to young Riz God in the motherfucking house. What's up, Cam?
Well, I'm gonna jump down and go. I'm gonna go in the chat because I gotta, I'm not as consistent as I should be these days because I got other duties I have to handle
Yeah,
as
you
far as
got the
business
youngin,
and
you know what
stuff
I'm
like
saying?
that. But I'll definitely I'll try to hit the panel more often. But you be streaming late, and by that time, me and the little one we be out like a light. So,
Oh, you know what? I gotta holler at you on some whole lot of shit. I'm trying to do some earlier streams though, but I gotta, I'll chop it up with you.
okay, all right. Well, y'all have a good evening. I will be in the chat twerking. I'll catch y'all later. Okay.
Take care, Tiff.
Later, Tiff.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop down for a moment too. Before I do though, I will say this much as far as Sharon is concerned, and especially if he's been demonetized for something like reuse content or something like that. I understand fair use guidelines. I believe you do as well, Doc, which is one of the reasons why you put together the production that you do when it comes to your show. And one of the exact terms that I've heard Sharon say to multiple creators in this space was, "Oh, you just put in too much production. That's a little too much production. That's a little too much production."
Yo,
Homeboy,
tell
I
him
think
about that
you're
shit.
lacking on the production, which is one of the reasons why you lost your motherfucking money button, nigga. But what do I know? I'm just a nigga with 2 monetized channels. Y'all have a nice day, man. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.
Later, man.
Anybody else on the panel? And let me remove this video. I was gonna play the rest of this video. Well, y'all know how Venus is. So I ain't gonna play this shit. Let me see. What else we got?
I was gonna just mention. Oh, go ahead, DJ. My bad.
No, go ahead. I got some other stuff, but it's like I'm gonna save them for the show tomorrow. I didn't even plan to do a show today. I'm supposed to be on my other channel cooking up this track for this nigga Fido. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say because I've done content before on my homie's channel. Been a while since I did over there on his, but we would do like Vice, like react to Vice, react to Joe Rogan, like maybe Jubilee if we did. But I noticed with like Joe Rogan and them, like we send like the email out to them too, to this team, and then we try to just do the fair use and stuff and let them know, and then just tag them, do the hashtags too on there to do the fair use and just do our review of it. Well, with Jubilee, I noticed though that if you anything that doesn't make Jubilee look good, or you have your own critique of it and it's fair use, which does fall under fair use for critique, they don't like that. They always look at it like you're throwing shade at them. I noticed that because I noticed when it came to Abba and Preach and all these other channels, Jesus, bro. Yeah,
they're too liberal, bro. And if you say something against one of them, or you make one, and you know what too, because remember they be having a lot of guests from different communities. So I guess if you make one of their guests look bad, they gonna, you know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy though? We're not making them look bad. They make themselves look bad. That's the crazy part.
That is a fact. You know what I mean?
You know, so it's like you go on a big platform, and I don't give a shit what political side you're on, what religious side you're on. I don't care. You know, it's America. You have a right to freedom to believe what you want and whatever into your shit. You know, that's your opinion. That's your viewpoint. But like, my thing is you're making yourself known as a public platform. You're bringing all these people together. So, you know, you're going to have different viewpoints regardless. You mean the fact that they put somebody up there 1 against 25 or 1 against 100 people, whatever, that's already a statement in itself. So you should be ready to understand if you're going to get criticized as a platform as big as Jubilee With Joe Rogan, it's usually about just a conversation and bringing people from different walks of life, different professions, different experiences. That's why I like listening to Joe when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't agree with everything he says, but still, it's like I rock with him. And then like when it just comes to like the other people that tend to be trending, I usually I tell the homies on that channel, just email them, or I email them, or we just do like, hey, we tag them as well, and we just post the whole fair use disclosure, disclaimer, and all that kind of stuff, and copyright infringement and stuff like that. So for the most part, we've never gotten hit, and if we at one point had to appeal it, we appealed it, and it got cleared. So yeah.
So the bandit Romello, he said afternoon or evening streams will be better. What y'all think about afternoon stream? Because sometimes before work I'll be having some time too to get in some streams. What's everybody availability in the chat? Y'all be available in the afternoon or the evening? I just like the overnight shit because I'm able to stay here for longer, but during the day I be having to go in and out. Like right now I gotta leave and meet somebody in like an hour type shit. You know what I mean?
I mean, it just depends on availability. If you want to do like a short channel or a short stream, whatever, it depends on what you're able to do. At the end of the day, you're the one hosting it, so it's up to people if they can come through or not.
After 9 p.m., you can get away with more. So the Tootie said after 9, the block is not hot. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact, Tootie. I might stick to the overnight shit, but I might find a day where I do daytime streams because I do see several people in the chat that I don't normally see in the nighttime. You know what I mean? Kay said evenings. When y'all say evening, what time is evening? Like
I think
6
anything.
o'clock, 7?
I would say 6 after.
Like just before sundown?
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I'm about to start changing up. Let me see though. I want to see who else is live because I didn't plan to be here this long. I don't think nobody's live. Oh, DJ Genesis got 69 people watching. Oh, DJ Genesis on that 607 onk shit. Jones and for more said 4 p.m. Cammy said 4 to 6.
College Stadium.
4 to 9. Yeah, them is reasonable times. I could what I have to do is I would have to put aside time to do that shit. And I don't mind doing it, you know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with the reason why I like doing this YouTube shit because stuff that I know to do, like stuff like different skill sets that I have, I could actually put them towards YouTube. Because before I was selling beats to people who be rapping and shit, right? Not nobody big and famous as yet, you know what I'm saying? But it's like a bunch of people that buy your beats for $20 here. And somebody might buy an exclusive for 100 over there, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't consistent. But on YouTube, I could actually use all of that shit for my own production type shit. So this is why I like it because the graphics is like everything that I use, I could use them in podcasting, and this is why I kind of like this shit because I could see how my production could be used in a different way than just on some hip hop shit. You know what I mean? And people who sell beats is hella niggas that's selling beats right now. Like I'm pretty sure in Atlanta alone, it's probably like 1 million plus producers. So it's like oversaturated. Let me try to give y'all something before we get out of here, though. I really just wanted to address that shit, but since we here, I really don't want to go back to that messy shit. Prime time is like. Now I had some clips, but we done chopped it up, and the conversation got a little bit productive to to advice and shit like this. I don't want to go back in time and go back to the Venus shit because it ain't really that deep. Let me see what we got. I got the Carmelo stuff. People are still talking about that. I got I heard Shannon Sharpe is getting another lawsuit. Let me see.
Oh
You know
yeah,
what?
I heard another chick came up. Is that true? Somebody else came up to accuse him.
Yeah, yeah. Some girl named Michelle.
Oh, dang it,
Some chick named Michelle. That's
Yeah,
the same chick that wasn't that
Michelle
the chick
Obama?
from the leak, wasn't that the chick from the leaked audio?
it got the same name.
I
So
think so. I think so.
yeah, every time like one thing when you start getting that big money because Shannon start getting some super huge money, bro.
Super bread.
Right. Every time that's one hoe accuse you from taking their pussy, man, you better believe two, three coming right next to that. You better
Yeah,
believe it.
Damn.
it doesn't fail.
Like
It's
that's
like a
just like
formula.
clockwork. It's all about the money. Like all these hoes find their way into civil court, but they talk to everybody except a police station.
I
They
said that
go
the other
do
day too. I
podcasts.
did the same thing.
They do podcasts. They do interviews. They talk to everybody except a sergeant or a detective. That
Damn,
lets
this
you know where it's at.
damn, that's crazy, bro. That's 50 million, and that man was about to do 100 million deal. That is crazy. That is too. That number is too significant. That's exactly half of what this man was getting. That is crazy. And you know what's the fucked up thing? She actually is messing this man bread up, doing
Yep.
all of this shit.
Of course.
She could have just get paid and not have to fuck this man bread up. You know what I mean?
The man offered her in February in negotiation before anybody knew anything. 10 mils,
10
bro.
mil. Yeah, I heard about it.
That lets me know. I mean, just because he's doing that, that doesn't mean he's still guilty. I don't want
No,
people
he's
to
trying to avoid the messy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because look what
exactly.
happening now. But you know what, though, Blanco? That bitch is not even gonna get 10 bands now. She done fuck.
So
She need to
now,
take that 10 bands.
yeah. So now she put herself in jeopardy to walk out of the situation with zero
Yeah.
because now it's public. Now it seems like they're gonna. I don't think you got any other options besides somebody got to mute up. It sounds crazy. Like
Everybody.
I don't think he don't got no other option now but to see the whole case through. Like he got to go through the whole thing because even a settlement right now, since the public know, it's going to look crazy, man. He is cooked. He got to go see it through now, which is
Right,
going to
right.
expose. It's
If
going to
he
expose
settled,
all that dead.
if he settled,
The thing,
Disney definitely not gonna fuck with him. Any brand that look at that shit as some sensitive shit, any family
yeah,
friendly brand, them niggas is not gonna fuck with him, bro.
Hey, what is she saying he did? Because I just hear Shannon Sharpe fucking with a young girl.
Grape.
What?
She,
Oh,
yeah.
she's saying he
yeah.
did it.
She said yeah, she took her ass.
That's the
Saying
crazy
she
thing too.
consented. She's saying she consented to the pum pum getting beat up, but she
hmm
said he slipped it in
Yeah.
the other area. You know what I mean?
which is crazy
That's
because
fucked up.
Hey, it is.
because you know what's crazy too is I was on my homie's channel, LA Wilkes, and he was like, "That's crazy," because he was looking at certain law, and he's like, the moment the chick says, "Hey, I don't want to do this anymore," stop halfway, and the guy doesn't, clearly that'll be considered even if she gave consent in the beginning, which is weird because it just is a whole bunch of bullshit. And then like her inaccuracies in the timeline, like she went and hung out with them and kept fucking with him, and in the timeline when she was trying to accuse him of that shit, it doesn't add up. So that's another thing where, and she went to the lawyer first. So went to the lawyer first before he wanted to do a grape test kit.
That is crazy though. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally taking bad advice from this lawyer. If she really wanted to come up, and it would have still been fucked up, she trying to come up, but she should have take that 10 mil and keep it pushing because now this man he could actually lose more money fighting her, more than 10 mil. You know what I'm saying? Not of his own money, but in potential money. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's
Like
why the people settle.
a lot of people could
Yeah.
pull back their bread from him, but I think the settlement was beneficial for him, but it would have been beneficial for her to just take that money and just keep it pushing. You know.
And
Not necessarily. Like, check this out, right? Like, there's a publicly the terms and conditions of a settlement doesn't always mean that that it's going to come out in public that it was settled. it can come up just like it did with the Jay-Z case, like whatever, the case has been dropped, they withdrew it or whatever, but yet a settlement along with a non-disclosure agreement, they also came to it. So instead of 10 million, look, you're going to give us 17.5 plus like 50 grand a month for the next 4 years or something like that. And some kind of deal like that, and then we won't say nothing. And in 6 months from now, when he come back for the preseason of football with ESPN, it's like nothing ever happened. Everything was dropped, everything's good, but yet she still paid off, and she can't talk about it.
That's crazy, bro.
And Busby, I'm just saying that now that happens often, believe it or not.
Yeah,
I'm just saying none of this shit is not
correct.
No.
When you so high up in status, bro, this shit is not fucking worth it. That's the moral of the story right here, bro. Leave these fucking skeezers alone. And it's hard to do, but that shit just is not worth it. That shit is unfair to that man.
That's going to be impossible for a man to start fucking on a bra, man.
To slow this shit down, they should make them take it to criminal court first.
Right, but she
and
want
it
to
should
take
be
it.
that way.
She's in civil court, ain't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's in civil court.
Right, and you could take.
But the thing is, they
civil
would never go to free degree. They would never go to criminal case because now in criminal case, the quote unquote victim opened themselves up because at that point you lying on their oath, and now your ass gonna go to jail if you put in false accusation on this nigga.
It's called a perjury too when you're under oath too when you do it on the stand.
Not only that
So
though, but
in civil court, nobody go to jail.
right. But the difference in civil and criminal, in civil court, you have to defend yourself when somebody accusing you. Like he got to defend himself. He got to come and prove he didn't do it. In criminal court, it's the opposite. The accuser got to prove that the accused did it.
Well, one
and
second.
That's why they don't do it because she ain't got no proof on that.
Yes and no. In criminal court, not just the accuser, but the state or county, whatever, state, county, district, they got to pick that up and choose to pursue it. You know, with a civil case, all you got to do is file it. That's on you. But when it comes to criminal court, you know what I'm saying? The state, county, district, city, whatever, they have to choose to like follow through with the case too. So it needs to be enough evidence and all of that other stuff. And a civil case, you don't need all of that stuff to get it in the court.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
That's right.
That's what I'm saying.
All you gotta do is complain.
In order to get it in front of the judge, goddamn it, you need proof.
You need more. Yeah, you need more than that. So
yeah, criminal, yes. In civil, I don't even have to know you free the green. I can put a case on you.
Yeah,
I know, and that's what I'm saying. That's why they need to stop that when it comes to a criminal act. This is a criminal act. It's not just you just suing somebody because they dog shitted in your yard. No, she's saying that this man committed a criminal act towards her. She should take that shit to criminal court first. And that's how they should do it instead of just saying, well, I don't want him to go to jail. I just want to get paid. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, there's nothing new. It's not the first time. It won't be the last time. They're going to keep doing this shit over and over.
Well, she like I said, she's going to get paid. That goes without saying, bro. She's going to get paid.
The thing with this case is like I say, he offered his own lawyer actually, which to me was crazy that Shannon Sharpe lawyer offered this information just like that. I never understood why he will offer this. Like, yeah, in February we was negotiating for a payout, for a settlement, right? So but the thing is that lets me know that I don't think this man threw this whole pussy right here. I don't think so. I highly doubt that, right? However, that he's accused to take. She got the headshot on her phone. She probably recorded this Negro in some goddamn compromised position, eating his asshole, doing some weird shit to the point that
I think you might be
I'm right.
You might be joking. Okay, I'm about to say you might be joking, but I think that's what happened. I heard something like that. Bro.
It is, and the reason I know is something with some wild play is because in the text messages she referring to putting her tongue on that nigga asshole, bro. So
Yeah,
I
that
can
is
only imagine what
crazy.
was going on over there, bro.
Talking
Bro,
about tongue
but I
punch
mean,
in the
bro,
fart box.
they consenting at the look. It sounds crazy and nasty, but if this is all consensual, they
It
allowed to
is.
do that. That's what I'm saying. They
Yeah.
allowed to
No,
do
I'm
that.
not
No,
saying
no.
it's not allowed.
It's not illegal.
I'm just saying how funny it sung. I'm talking about the humor
Yeah,
aspect of this shit, but it's not illegal. It's like
Yeah,
yeah.
it's nothing. Like I say, I don't think this man threw the whole pussy, bro. What I'm trying to say is, it's something embarrassing that he don't want the shit out there to the point that he was. Think about it. Offer
Get
somebody
no
10
Diddy
mils,
oil.
bro, to
I,
send me. That's a
it's
lot of
no,
shit. That's a lot of thriller.
it's not even about it just being out there. It's just these things don't go away. And if you, especially like right now, he's a media figure, so he's trying. He makes
Yeah.
his bread by either talking to people, hot
Mhm.
topics, what's going on currently. But if everything becomes about him, he can't do his like the job that he's doing now. He can't do it.
See,
Man,
do you
man,
Because
guys?
it's
listen,
I
always
man.
was
about
gonna.
him. So
I
Shannon
was
he,
gonna.
Sharpe
he's trying to
survived.
just like this is just hush money, bro. People been getting paid hush money just to go away
Yeah.
for consensual acts for a
For
long time
Come
now.
on,
years.
So
man.
that ain't new.
Shannon Sharpe survived being called gay. I thought it was gay. So
Man, I
anything a
still
woman do
think
with
he's
her would
gay,
not
bro.
embarrass him, man. Like,
Bro, I still think he's. You know what I mean?
So you think he goes that way? Maybe like you think he goes
I
both
don't
ways?
I'm
Maybe.
believe in. I
thinking
don't
he just
believe in men
greedy
being
and trying to
bisexual.
get some money.
Yeah, there
Okay.
is
It's
no
a
such
money
a thing
play.
as a man
I
being
don't believe
bisexual.
in.
That's some
I
Okay,
don't.
so
bullshit.
I'll
Look,
ask
wait
y'all
a minute.
this. All right, God
Wait,
rest
wait
his
a minute.
soul.
Wait
Do
a
y'all
minute.
believe
Wait
Kobe
a minute.
Bryant
God
was?
damn, I
Do y'all
hate you.
think Kobe
I don't
Bryant was
believe.
gay?
And I don't believe. I don't believe Kobe Bryant was gay, right? But look at
Okay,
this.
well he did the same thing to a chick in Denver that Shannon Sharp allegedly did to this chick. It
Well,
was
fucked her in
proven.
the butt, in the ass.
Yeah, and hey,
Bro,
he
Yeah.
I
said it
don't
was
think that. Look,
consensual. He said
wait.
it was
If a man,
consensual.
wait a
She said
minute.
it wasn't, but he admitted to doing it. God
Let's
rest his
slow
soul,
down.
but that
Let's slow
happened.
down.
So why
Let's
why
slow. Yo,
why is it?
Auntie,
Well,
I think your
Shannon's gay, but he's
headphones do
not.
not
Come
work.
on.
I don't think your
Yeah, he
headphones
don't
work.
suck.
Auntie, your headphones do not work. You need new
I hear
headphones.
y'all. I
But
just
look at
gotta
this,
finish.
right? I think that I don't think if a man smashing a chick in that area, he's necessarily gay. But if a man is taking anything up the ass, around the ass, near the
Yeah.
ass region, that is crazy. Even if it's from a chick,
Yeah. I
that is
agree. I agree.
crazy
I
to me.
Yeah.
agree. I agree
Listen,
with
That
that.
listen,
is it.
Yeah.
listen. Listen. Nobody is saying
Any ass
because of
pleasure.
what just happened. Nobody's saying what just happened is why
Fucking
they're
Poppy.
calling
Let,
him
let
gay,
me
bro. Come
let
on,
me
hold on,
make this
wait, hold on,
I don't
announcement
Poppy.
think
for
Wait a
you.
that's
minute.
what.
Wait a minute,
That's not
Poppy.
why I
Hold
would
on.
call him gay either.
I'm saying
Yeah, that wasn't the
they was
reason.
calling him gay way before this incident, and he
Right.
Talking about
Yes,
survived
you're
that
it.
right.
picture with the purse, the picture with the man purse. Is that the
It
one you're
don't
talking about?
matter
Statue?
which
No,
one.
bro.
It was the rumor
He
was out there that he may be going that way, and that didn't hurt him. That didn't hurt his views. That didn't hurt his show. That didn't do none of it. And gay is like, come on, man, like that's the worst thing for a
No,
man.
Well, the worst thing to be
not in
called is a pedo.
2025,
That's
bro.
the
The
worst thing
worst
to be
thing in
called.
the 2025 is the PDF shit, and right
Mhm.
after then is a graper.
Yeah.
Nowadays, people
the
don't care if you on some fun boy shit because
the
like we in 2025, bro. Don't anybody give a fuck about that
the
shit.
reason why they was
Okay,
calling him
those two
gay
things
It's
was
agree.
actually
Rick.
become part of a
The
protected
reason
class
the
now.
reason why they was calling him gay is because he was hanging out with his little gay stylist, and number two, nobody ever saw this man with a bitch. You see what I'm saying?
But
That's
that's
what
not
people
what
was
I'm
like. Hold on,
saying,
oh,
Poppy. I'm
oh,
saying that jacket was
What?
thrown on
Wait a
him,
minute. They have seen him with
and
chicks.
he
Stop lying,
survived.
Poppy.
That's what I'm
Listen,
saying. He
nobody
gotta
proved
have
that he
chicks. You know
was.
what I mean?
I'm not
Come
saying
on.
brother,
anybody
in
proved that he
public,
was.
nobody
The
could have pinned this
jacket was
man with a
thrown
woman.
on him, though. The
Wait a
jacket was
minute. He was
I'm
with
just
thrown
Brittany
saying,
on
Murphy
him.
in
nah.
public.
We done seen his children with him in public, bro. So his
That's it.
children and
So
he
you
ain't
saying
got
it
one
wasn't
woman,
rumors,
but Shannon Sharp got reputation for dealing with multiple women ever since his NFL career.
and
So
you
that's
saying
what it
it
is.
wasn't
But
rumors, it wasn't talk when
I
people
know,
were saying the man
I,
gay. Because dude just
I
brought
listen,
up the point when he jumped out the damn truck with his green outfit on. Come on now, so we all know that.
brother,
Come on, and he survived.
the man got two hip replacement. That's why he walk like that and
But
stand like
I'm
that,
not
bro.
calling him
Oh
gay.
my god.
Damn, I'm not calling him
That's
gay.
crazy, Poppy.
You
Wait. So
What
you
you
responding to
say?
me as if
what you mean
I'm
stop the
calling
cat?
him
That
gay.
is the truth.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
So
He got
you
but
two
you
hip
saying?
responded.
replacement.
But you
So
can't
you saying
respond to
that's
me
why
as
he
if
walk like
I'm
that?
calling him gay. I'm
Yes,
saying
You
he
nigga.
had
ever
that
thought?
jacket
Hold on,
on.
hold on. Poppy, you ever think he got hip replacement because of his football career that fucked him up? Like, you ever thought about that? His body?
Brother, that's the reason why he got 2 hip replacements.
Okay.
Because of football.
Okay.
What other reason you think he's gonna get hip replacements for, bro?
I
Most
thought you
likely
were
it's
gonna say,
football.
I thought you were gonna say because he was gay. I thought that's what you were
he
gonna say.
wanted his hips to be flexible. You know what I'm saying?
Oh wow!
That's how he.
I never said. I don't think the man is gay. Like that's not my thing. That's not my. I know what the rumor is out there because they never pinpoint this man with a woman beside his daughter. They don't count because they are his daughter, obviously.
They caught him with 2 women.
Look, I think he's a little bit. I think he's a little bit zesty moving, but the thing is, I don't know that he's gay, and I won't. If I don't know you personally, I'm not gonna pry to see if you gay or not. But if I know you and we kicking it, I'm gonna want to know if you want certain type of shit. But Shannon Sharpe, me and him would never have no interactions. I'm not but to just be looking at, you know what I mean? It's like,
I'm just saying, yeah, y'all going too far with that. I mean, look, if the ladies say that, I trust the ladies' gaydar and everything. But as dudes, let's just keep it real. I get it, his mannerisms, the way he dressed and stuff. Which you probably count on one hand. You ain't never seen the man wear the same thing more than once anyway. So he gonna wear a variety, all types of different stuff. But either way, what have you seen that suggests to you that this man likes men?
I haven't seen none of that, bro.
Other than hearing about his dealings with multiple women, you have not heard about any dealings with men. You have not seen him act in a sus way with men. So why we even come
Listen, y'all
he did slip
jumped
up and say
all
he
over
like
the
dating
point.
young boys. He did say
Y'all
that.
jumped. Listen, y'all jumped away from the point. The point is, y'all was saying some shit that she may have some blackmailing evidence of him.
She
I'm saying
does.
just like how you doing right now, defending him, saying he's not gay.
No,
When the jacket
I'm
got
not. I'm
thrown
not
on
defending him. I'm
him,
saying we don't
hold
know.
on,
Wait,
let
y'all,
me
we
finish,
gotta let
bro.
each other
Let me
finish.
finish.
God damn, bro.
So when the jacket was thrown on him, when not people that's on this panel now, but when the internet was saying that, he survived that. He still got his show. People still go to his show. So what I'm saying is, other than those 2 things that witch doctor mentioned, I don't know what else could have, that you don't think already of him from what the internet has been saying.
But also, Frida Green, check this out, right? A lot of folks be so stuck on their God complex that they really believe that the court of public opinion really means something in life. Like it really does.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Especially when you done hit a
We're
status
gonna
like
say that the
I'm a
court. So we're gonna sit here and say that the court of
hey,
public opinion
it,
don't
it
mean
might mean
that.
something with me. It might mean something with you. But when you hit his status, the man done been successful in too many different aspects, and he's got too
For
much big
30
money
years.
backing him for the most part. So y'all can think he is all of these different things, but for the most part, you ain't really seen it. So chances are he will not be canceled. Like everybody can think that he's
He ain't
sus,
gonna be
and that's not
canceled.
going to change anything.
Nah, but to be
Yeah,
honest, in 2025, who is getting canceled for being fruity, bro?
that
Literally,
cancel shit.
if anything, you will get more
That's
accolades
what
for
I'm
being like that. Like you just say, you become a
That,
protected class.
and
that
the only
cancel
way
shit.
I was gonna say
That
the only
cancel
way
shit
like
only means
footage,
that
unless
cancel
it's
shit.
like Diddy freak off footage, bro. I don't really see it getting. I'm just saying, like, unless there's like another dude there with this 19-year-old chick, and there's a dude involved, like that. That other than that, anything that he's doing with a chick and it's consensual, he ain't tripping about that getting out because ain't none of your business anyway.
And
Yo,
that's what
that
I'm
cancel
saying.
shit.
That's
That
what I'm
cancel
saying.
shit. Hold on, free. That cancel shit only means something for poor people, right? Poor broke ass
Facts.
people. They really feel this. They really think like they're doing something when they say cancel. Bro, you can't even cancel your baby mama, your baby daddy, right? Because listen, that's never going to happen. They say the same thing about the academics nigga, right? Academic about to hit a million. He just interviewed Kanye.
Yeah, yeah.
What kind of cancel? What kind of cancel? Oh, cancel this. They always. It's only poor broke ass people that always screaming that shit. Oh, I'm gonna get canceled,
But Poppy,
bro.
you the
You
one
cannot.
who
You
brought up that
oh
she
God,
may
Jesus
be
Christ,
blackmailing.
man.
You brought that up that she could be blackmailing him. You brought that up.
And that's a fact, bro.
But I
What,
wanted
what do
to
you
Nah,
think?
speak.
but
I
What,
Poppy,
wanted.
hey,
why do you
Blanco
think?
talking about getting
Why do
canceled
you?
right now, though.
Why
So
do you
would she
think?
be
What do
trying
you?
to get him canceled?
What do you think? What do you think mediation means, bro? All these
No, I'm
laws,
saying
civil laws, okay. Can I finish, bro?
But yeah, but you saying you brought up the fact that she be trying to cancel him by blackmailing him, but now you saying
That I
only
know
those
saying she
people
cannot
do it.
can I never say that woman she cannot cancel nobody. That hoe is the only fan holder, my nigga. She can even cancel her own pussy, bro. What she trying to do is get money out the nigga. That's all she trying to do.
And not only
Facts.
Well, man,
I'm not
a lot
saying
of
that.
these cases, bro. These people, bro. They fall up for a little. They fall up for a little bit and then come back up. That's just how it is. You just got to. They just got to know how to weather the storm. Simple as that, yo.
Like, look, I, I don't see him getting canceled. Now, is this like a roadblock and stuff like that? Just like you got to take a 6-month hiatus, you got to try to handle this behind the scenes. You're not getting away with this for like it's not going away for 10 million. It's probably going to cost you north of 15. 20 plus some extra residuals. You might even have to buy a house, give up some kind of asset or something like that. It's going to have to be some other stuff. Busby ain't just going to go away. Like he ain't just going to go away. And neither is his client. But
Wait,
for the most part, it's going to be tough to stop. Like, you're not going to stop Shannon Sharpe shine. Like, you're just not.
wait,
The
Like
wait,
him or
thing
wait.
is
not.
that JC actually spanked Busby. He ain't got nothing from JC. JC
Yeah, hey,
put the hand
that,
on
that
Busby,
that's
boy.
that's Jay Z, man.
Yeah,
That's Jay Z. Like
Alex
they couldn't,
Hero.
they really ain't have nothing that really connected Jay Z to any of that. That chick done already played, got recordings, text, all of that stuff. So this
Wait,
is different situation, bro.
let me ask you something, Auntie. You saying y'all saying that he doesn't have to worry about being canceled. Why in the fuck would he pay then? You saying the judge gonna make him pay that money, or
No,
Now,
like
I'm
if
not
he
talking
take it
about
let me
all
this.
the
You're
way
say,
to
not
the
you're
door?
not paying.
Pretty
You're not
Green.
paying just to not be canceled.
I want to
You're
understand.
paying to get that roadblock out from in front of you
I'm trying to
right
understand
now
when you
because it
say
will slow you
when
down.
you say pay free, you're talking about like settling, right, outside of court.
Right, because that's what Auntie was saying. Like you
Oh,
could
Hmm
but look,
settle.
but this is
He may
but
have to
free,
pay 15 million,
but
and
free.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
The settlement outside of court is usually for like if he had settled outside the court, none of this shit wouldn't have been going on. It's to just stop the shit from being too messy, because that could actually have you losing bread, like losing potential endorsement and shit. So you're gonna pay out that money so you don't gotta lose more money on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
okay, I
But the
understand
thing
that.
is,
I understand that.
when
I
they
understand that.
issue the
Time out.
initial lawsuit, right?
I
They like, look,
understand that,
or
but
when they
I'm not the
threaten them
one
with,
who arguing that can't nobody be canceled. They are.
No, he could be. No, people
I didn't
could be
say can't
canceled.
nobody be
People
canceled.
could be
I'm saying
canceled, but it's not that.
these people, Tony Busby
It could
and
be
this
considered
Gabby chick,
blacklisted.
does
And
not have the power to cancel
and
Shannon
it's
Sharpe.
not that easy to be canceled. Cancel, like
Okay,
even Blanco was saying something earlier. Cancel
And
is
neither
just
do these
wait a
random
minute,
people
and
on the
wait a
internet.
minute, and cancel is just like a figure of speech a lot of us use and shit. Like meaning people ain't gonna fuck with you. But look how much shit Kanye West did and he's not canceled. This nigga Shannon Sharpe ain't about to be canceled, man. It's
no,
not. It's not that
right. But
easy to get canceled nowadays when you could fire up your own media. You know what I mean?
what I'm saying is, at this point with him, I wouldn't be talking about settling. We're gonna go all the way to the door because you're not gonna hurt my reputation.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I would not be thinking, oh, I'm finna just pay this bitch to get this out the way. Fuck
No, you
that.
know what though? But free, the settlement is before we even start
Right.
talking about court. Once the media start knowing about this, ain't no settlement. We gotta go all the way. Cause
Not necessarily, dog.
I was paying you to not let this shit go public to mess up my bread. But my bread is already being messed up because you go public. We about to take this all the way. I wouldn't settle if I was him either. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think y'all understand. No, that most of these cases, even if court proceedings begin, they don't always finish out. And a lot of times, just like with everything with Diddy and Cassie, remember the day before they was about to go to court and all the evidence got laid out. That's when the settlement came. So
Mm.
you never really know. A lot of times, that's where the damage to your reputation can come from. Is when people start digging into all of that damn evidence and all of that other stuff. So it
Cause
is
you fucking
easier to just get
guilty.
in front of it. It doesn't mean that you're guilty. It's just
Actually,
nasty stuff. You know, like that's what
yeah,
I'm saying. If he's
yeah.
letting
It
this
doesn't
chick
mean you're
peg
guilty.
him, yeah, if he's letting this chick peg him and he's wearing women's lingerie and all of that other crap, you know what I'm saying, and
Like
doing
Oscar
all
De La
types of
Hoya.
weird stuff. Granted, it's not illegal, doesn't make him guilty, and it might have been consensual, but that crap is sus as I don't know what. And it's like, yo, that can kind of just put a roadblock in front of what the hell you've been doing with your career. Also, he was just offered what $100 million or whatever for his podcast package and all of that other stuff.
It was a network
So
deal.
sometimes like
So
that can just slow that stuff down.
right. So in other words,
So
he
you just paid the
fear
speeding ticket.
he fear of being canceled. When y'all say can't nobody
Oh my
cancel
god.
nobody, yes the fuck they
I'm
can be.
not
That's
using
why
the word,
he.
bro, because
Jesus
canceled
Christ.
means canceled. Like that's it. Ain't
You
no
know what
turning
I'm
back.
saying,
Ain't no
bro.
moving forward. I'm
You mean
talking about
blacklisted, Frida
slowing you
Green? Is that what you
down.
mean? Like
That'll be
blacklisted?
canceled. If you
Bro,
blacklist, you
brother,
cancel. Come on, bro. You know
brother,
what that shit mean. Fuck up your money.
brother.
Come on,
This
man. We know
man
what
got
that shit
two.
mean. So if you got a
This
fear
man
of
got.
being canceled, my nigga, you gonna do shit what they saying. You gonna pay her off. You gonna do all that because
This
you don't want to be
man.
canceled. You want it to be hush hush. It's out there in the open now.
This
You
man got
can't
two
move like that no
channels.
Wait a
more.
minute. Wait a
This
minute.
this
Blanco,
man
you
got
gotta
two
explain it
channels
for this one.
with
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
2+ million subscribers.
Wait a minute. Being free, I just want to add this. Being canceled is different from just missing out on deals. Ain't
Thank you.
necessarily means you're gonna be canceled, but you're gonna lose money just because of this scandalous shit that's going on.
Because like check this out, right? You lose your leverage in a deal. Like a minute ago, these people are willing, and I'm just using this as an example. These people are willing to pay you $100 million for your podcasting package because of the value that it brought to them. They need you. Now, when this comes out, you need them. So the deal ain't 100 million; it's 30 million now. What you want to do? You
Like I
understand?
say, some fear. So
No,
that's why
because I
y'all
think
saying
you need it
protect
because you need
yourself,
something to pay
which
this
would be
shit
some
off
smart
with.
shit to do.
But that don't mean you got canceled. You just got somebody
Okay,
said
y'all being
blackballed. I'll stay
technical, man.
lowballed.
Y'all stop being fucking technical, man. Come on, man. How
No,
can
I'm
you
just
really
saying these
cancel
are
But
we're
somebody?
but
talking
at the same
business
time,
right here,
at
bro.
the
Leverage is a
same
big deal when you're talking
at
about business
Man, what
dealings.
to him being canceled is taking his money, bro. Not being seen on the fucking podcast and not making no money. That's not
No,
what he's
that's
trying to do.
cancel. Cancel is
no, that's
people
different. Yeah, yeah.
stop
That's what I'm
fucking with
saying. Like
you.
we were talking about
You get taken off the
demonetization earlier.
network,
Okay.
merch,
Right.
Like
all
we
the
were
stuff
talking
that your
about
product gets taken off the
demonetization.
shelf,
And if
It's
all
we
that.
levels
don't do
to it.
that, and if we
Like
don't do that
bro.
no more, you think Shannon Sharpe will
There's
still
like
be podcasting?
demonetization.
No.
All right, there's demonetization, there's shadow banning, there's termination, then there's deplatforming, and then there's
Yeah,
multiple deplatforming. Like you can
it's
be canceled off
layers.
the
You
internet. Like there are levels to that, and the same things go with the whole cancel culture thing. Sometimes you just get a lot of your like Jonathan Majors. He didn't get canceled, but he did get slowed down.
Mm.
Okay, so you
yes.
saying if it's proven that he did R word this woman, they're not gonna cancel him?
That
No.
never gets proven though. That never
Now
gets
it never
proven.
get proven. Okay, we're not gonna say never. I asked you a question. If he does, will he be canceled
No, he got
with
two
a
channels
charge
with
like
two
that?
plus million
You
subscribers.
mean
Okay,
No,
if he's
he got
found
following.
liable in I think what Frida Green is trying to say, if he's found liable in civil court of what this woman is accusing him of, will he be canceled? And I'm telling you, the answer is he won't be. It's not going that far. Like it's just
okay, I
not even
take your
going that
word for it. Okay, I got you.
far. I don't even think
I
it's
ain't gonna
going that
hold
far.
you if somebody get proven that they grape. I don't know, man. I
Yeah,
mean,
like the
Well, the
product's gonna
thing
take a
is,
shit. Like his stock is gonna take a hit. To be honest,
usually with these
his
civil
stock will
cases
take a
like
hit,
this,
dog.
usually with these civil cases like this, unless it's like a Tasha case situation, but situations like that, like with the Diddy and stuff like that, once all the evidence comes out, your lawyer gonna know whether or not they can win or not, and they just gonna withdraw it, dog. As soon as all the evidence gets laid out, it's like
Bro,
that's it. You know
this
what I'm saying? Because when
man, this
Busby, hold
man,
on, one second, Blanco. When Busby puts a number like 50 million up, they know they probably won't get 50 million, but they'll say, look, we ain't taking less than 28. That's
Yeah,
it. So when he offered 10, no deal. We said 28, dog. We might budget
I got it.
25,
I got
maybe
but
it.
we ain't
Just
23.
taking
in.
less than that.
Just in, right? This
the,
is just in. Why? Oh, my fault, Blanco. I ain't gonna forget. Go ahead. Go ahead.
the thing with the cancel shit, bro, is Shannon Sharpe, when he goes live, he be putting 50, 60, 70,000 people watching live, bro. When you got that strong following, bro, you cannot cancel a man like that, bro. That's your hardcore following right there, bro. That right there alone will get you going, will keep you going at the bare minimum. That mean, bro, every time he drop a goddamn video, that mean,
Hmm.
goddamn it.
Yeah, he broke up. But nah, that's why I was saying, look, Busby, this chick, us random folks on the internet with an opinion, we don't have the power to cancel him. But people in high places like
Yeah.
Disney, you know what I'm saying,
His
execs,
his
crap
his
like
liquor
I'm
that.
saying,
product,
bro.
like brand.
Yeah, yeah, you
Y'all
know what
heard
I'm
about
saying?
Shaq? Did y'all
Them
heard about
billion,
Shaquille O'Neal? They
What
saying
about it?
Shaq is paying. They saying Shaq is partially behind this Shannon Sharpe shit, bro.
Yeah,
what
they
the
saying
fuck?
that.
I don't know.
They say Ma Barnes was looking. I mean, Shaquille O'Neal reached out to Ma Barnes. I'm pretty sure. I know what you're talking about. It's a video that they put on the internet. But they're saying that like that shit is like an AI and shit like that. That's what they're saying.
Bro, it's hella people. But then why is Whitlock? Why is Jason Whitlock clout chasing ass? Why is he saying? Why is his title like that, bro? Let
Okay, so
me.
let me explain this
That's the
with
point of the
Jason
whole
Whitlock.
game to cloud chase.
In his defense, Jason Whitlock, this is an "I told you so" moment with Whitlock.
Yeah,
Like
that's
that's
how
it.
he
He's
does
been
it. That's
saying
how
this
he
for
tries to
years.
spin it.
And keep in mind, like he got pretty much like X'd off of Fox when Shannon Sharpe got big with Skip. You know what I'm saying? When they had the #1 debate show. So,
Sports debate. Yeah.
Whitlock was like one of the few, black dudes on Fox Sports at one point. And then when they ended up bringing some more in, they got rid of his boring fat ass. Like
We
that's
gotta,
what
we
it was.
gotta, we gotta
You know?
review one of this because
But
I gotta
Whitlock's
hear
like,
what
I
he's
told
saying.
you so.
I gotta hear what he's
Who
saying
Whitlock?
because this is
Yeah.
just in. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta click on one of these. Let me see who got to share this video. Shaq set up Shannon. Let's see. This one is a 5-minute video. Let's see what we got right here.
YouTube. Chicks. K leaked an audio. Shaq, you
All the coverage that you in your shit for a while. I just subscribed to your shit too, bro.
Oh, nah, Shaq. You got some explaining to do, my brother. Now, 3 weeks ago, Tasha K leaked an audio of Matt Barnes saying, yo, I just got word that Shaquille O'Neal himself, Mr. Superman, is paying top dollar for any dirt anybody has on Shannon Sharpe. But keep it on the down low. Make sure you don't say that it was Shaq who's looking for the dirt.
I don't know if you're on this kind of time, but
And Blanco, you saying that this audio is AI, right?
That's what most people is saying. Yeah.
I heard that story too.
I never heard. This is the first time I'm hearing about this Shaq.
Nah,
I know
I
him and
heard
Shaq.
that. That's why I didn't really put much into the supposed Michelle in.
I know him and Shaq got my bad. I know him and Shaq got beef, right? But I'm now hearing that Shaq might be behind the Shannon Sharpe shit. It might just be some witch hunt shit.
I was in a group chat the other day, or actually just yesterday, and Shaq said he's paying top dollar for any information on old boy. So again, I don't know if you're on that kind of time or not, but Shaq is known to throw large sums of money around. So just want to put that out there. I ain't quiet. Hey, he said, please, please, please keep it quiet. He said that Shannon did some shit.
You know what? Just because this so public, I don't know if I could believe it or not.
Hold up, though. Hold up. I think it could have some validity, and this is something a lot of folks aren't going to talk about. Keep in mind, inside the NBA on TNT, Turner Sports is done after this playoff season is over, and all of those guys, Shaq, Ernie, Kenny, Charles Barkley, are slated to end up at ESPN, which is where Shannon is. So maybe Shaq does have a little stake in getting some dirt on Shannon. I don't know, because they about to be working for the same company.
That's not what their beef is about.
I mean, what is their beef about? Is there beef anyway?
Their beef is about they were having a big measurement kind of thing. Shaq, what's his name? Shannon Sharpe kind of was criticizing Shaquille O'Neal, and that's what it started. And then Shaquille O'Neal he violated Shannon Sharpe after that. But I don't think Shaquille O'Neal got nothing to do with this, bro. Like, come on now. You don't got nothing to do with this.
Nothing at all. Shaq wouldn't be so stupid to ask who he asked that.
Yeah, this remind me of when Jeezy publicly put a hit on Gucci Man on the low when he put a hit on the man chain. You know what I'm saying? That's what it reminds me.
Think about it. He have to find out what whole Shannon Sharpe has to be fucking. That's not that complicated, right? Then he had to get on the bitch ear. Hey, you can sue for rape, blah blah blah. And on top of that, I can hook you up with a lawyer. His name is Tony Busby. Come on, bro.
But Blanco,
Nah.
Blanco, if this man make it public that he's looking for dirt on Shannon, it's gonna have everybody and their mom's gonna come out of the woodworks looking for a come up.
But according to this, Shaq didn't make it. Well, they said he put out the APB, but then maybe Matt Barnes. I don't know. I believe it's usually some truth to every rumor. Doesn't mean that what you hear is the truth, but it's usually some truth to it. Because
Usually, what you hear in the internet, most of it's bullshit. Most of the shit we hear is bullshit. No, it's not.
Because
I think most of the rumors got some sort of validity.
That's what I
to
said.
it.
There's
You're
usually
not gonna
some
have a
truth to
random
it.
rumor out of thin air with not even 1% truth in it. It's like that is crazy.
Now, don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. By the time it hits
like
you, it could be way off, but there's usually something in there. You know, that's
Jaguar right? Like it should be so truthful.
I believe it is some truth to what she was saying.
Listen, what did they say Shaq actually said? Like, find some dirt on Shannon Sharpe, but don't say it's me.
Yeah.
Okay, now think about that. Think about that. That ain't just anybody he would say that to if he said that. That got to be somebody close to him that he would say that
Matt
to.
Barnes.
Now think
If
about
you
it
put
now.
out a public service, you know what I'm saying, to whoever.
But then we would know it was Shaq.
Since when was Shaq cool with Matt Barnes?
I'm saying we would know it was Shaq.
Keep in mind
We wouldn't know
I'm gonna
that.
tell y'all something that y'all may not have known. Keep in mind, Shaquille O'Neal, when he was with the Lakers, won 3 championships with his starting point guard Derek Fisher. Matt Barnes was not on those teams, but the next 2 championships that the Lakers won without Shaq, Derek Fisher was there. Matt Barnes was on those teams. If y'all know, Matt Barnes' first wife, Gloria Govan, is now
Was getting
with
for by
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
So my
Yeah.
point is this: Shaq and Derek Fisher are still good friends. So that might have something to do with Matt Barnes not giving a damn about Shaq. Maybe I ain't never known them to be cool.
Now that's what I'm talking about. If Matt Barnes
That's what I'm saying.
told
We gonna
somebody,
connect dots.
hey,
Let's connect some dots.
but now it's the person got to say, Matt Barnes got to say, hey, don't say I said it.
I'm just saying. I know Derek Fisher and Shaq are tight. Like I know they are. You know,
because you got to think about that
but Matt
conversation,
Barnes
bro.
and Derek Fisher are never going to be cool.
He couldn't have did it publicly because we heard you just say, find me dirt, but don't say it's me. Like that would be fucking stupid to do. You know, now we know it's you. You said it publicly. Like
Shaquille O'Neal is like a billionaire, my nigga. He can easily hire a goddamn private investigator and get it over with. He's very
That's
simple.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting at, Papa. That's what I think he would have done instead of making a public announcement, or we would even know he wanted it, the information. You see what I'm saying? Like Shaq wanna, cause how you not gonna know? Okay, I know I'm trying to get this shit for Shaq. It's gonna get out that Shaq want information.
But think about it like this: what would Shaq do with that information? You think? Because it's kind of rhetorical.
I mean, ruin the competition. What do you think he better do with
There
it?
you go. Like maybe, hey, that's the easiest way to take like a platform the size of Shannon Sharpe's. Even though Shaq is already rich, but if he wants that social media platform, he can just grow one real big, spilling all the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you got Club Shay Shay, I got Club Shaq Diesel, whatever. Boom, and we just airing you out. You airing everybody else out. I'm airing you out first. Let's go. You know, they might be doing that. You know, that might have been the plan. I don't know.
Nah,
I'm trying to find a reason. Like, what issues does Shaq, you know what I'm saying, have? Like, what reason would he have to need that info? And not only
The
that, if
only
he's asking for it, it's because he knows it's likely there. And with Jason Whitlock, he's been saying that, and he stressed it heavy, even when the Joy Taylor stuff came out, where he was like, "Look, you about to hear more stuff about Shannon Sharpe." You know, because some Skip Bayless stuff came out too. So he was like, it was a big old orgy going on at Fox. Jason Whitlock was saying that a few months ago. So this isn't I told you so moment for Whitlock.
Bro, Jason Willer gets mad because none of them hoes want to give pussy to his fat ass, bro. That's why he feel left out.
This nigga Blanco.
That's the truth. Niggas be gossipy on that. Nigga, yo, that
Poppy,
whole
Poppy crazy.
Joy Taylor was fucking everybody. Everybody fucked was fucking that hoe. Nigga, all them hoes getting every time that you have an environment like that, right? That is dominated by men, and the 4 5 hoes that work in there, you better believe 2 3 4 of them hoes is getting flipped. You better believe it. That's why, my nigga, if you work like the warehouse in the city, and it's like 100 nigga and 20 hoes, you better believe thing of them hoes is getting flipped, bro, in that warehouse, bro. That's just how it is. That's just how it is, bro. He
I'm
just
just
mad
saying,
that he wasn't
Jason
getting
Whitlock
no ass.
said on his platform 2 months ago, just 2 months ago, that you were going to hear stuff come out about Shannon Sharpe too. Like he said that. So, of course, he is going to do all of the content possible to confirm what he said on his own damn platform.
Let me let
And what he
Tommy B to the stage. You still got it, and I just want to let up Tommy B to the stage. Go ahead, Tommy. Give us a mic check. Oh, there we go.
What's good, family?
What's happening, homie?
Chilling. Auntie, you way the fuck off, bro. So
way off about what?
Matt Barnes and Derek Fisher had their issue. They squashed that shit. He's publicly talked about it. That shit.
And Matt Barnes still Derek Fisher still screwing his baby mom. I think they got married or something.
Yeah, I understand that. So again, they been squashed that shit. Matt Barnes had to squash it because his son came up to him and pretty much explained to him that, they cared about the dude or whatever. So he said he had to kind of check his ego and he had to squash it. That shit being squashed. Matt Barnes and Shaq ain't never had an issue. They always been cool.
And Tommy, they be at the same basketball game for their son together. So yeah, you're right.
And
okay, so are you saying
Sharpe,
that this audio is AI? Like it's not real?
What I'm telling you is Shannon Sharpe and Shaq had issues. And it's been known behind the scenes. It wasn't a public thing. But Shannon Sharpe, I guess, did some fuck shit to Shaq. And a lot of people don't know how Shaq operates, but Shaq is like a devious nigga behind the scenes. Like if you cross him, he'll look to
he's ultra petty.
Over.
He's ultra petty, and he'll never stop. And I get that. That Shaq has always been like he's on 50 Cent time when it comes to that. And I get that. I'm just saying, if Matt Barnes and Shaq are cool, why would he pretty much come out publicly and say, "Yo, Shaq is fishing for this information"?
No, somebody leaked that audio. I'm not sure who you was talking to, but somebody leaked that audio.
Yeah, what's up? If you hear Matt Barnes, he talk about a group. So he talking somebody. Let's just assume this is real. Somebody recorded the combo and leaked it. This wasn't on the public, bro. It was like some private conversation type shit.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like you damn near gotta.
That makes sense.
Everybody taping your combos when you talk nowadays. The way this shit going, like this shit's getting weird. And shit, I think iPhone to make that shit easier because you could just record the shit on iPhone now with the little.
That's crazy.
Ain't that illegal to record somebody without it telling you?
It
depends where you at.
It depends on what state you're in. In California,
it depends on what you use the damn recording for too.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, if it never comes out public and they don't know about it, but in certain states, if you record it without them knowing, then I mean, it ain't like you about to be doing 5 years in, but it is illegal.
Because I done heard about cases that got thrown away because of illegal recordings, illegal wiretaps.
You mean like wiretap?
That shit. Yeah.
And that's usually what it is. Like I be hearing people on YouTube talking about, oh well, I'm in a 2-party consent state and all of that. Usually that doesn't give you a right to just like use a recording to publicly humiliate somebody, slander or defame them, and all of that other stuff. Usually that has to do with the court of law, whether or not it's going to be admissible in a court of law. But most people don't know about the laws that they claim to know stuff about. Give me a second, bro.
Yeah, they don't be knowing shit.
Ain't looking that shit up like that.
Yeah, these people don't know shit. They I'll tell you what they know. They need to know they in the right state to get their ass beat.
So it had to be a Colombian.
Damn, Poppy's violent today. Damn.
Don't listen. Don't take legal advice from this nigga Blanco. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he sold me fake Jordans.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Yes, but yeah, man. Like I think that shit is AI.
You gotta understand too. Whitlock is tapped in still because he used to work.
Oh, I believe you.
So He
I was
been
joking when
said,
I say he ain't got no ass, Tommy. It
yeah,
wasn't like a joke. It was a pure joke.
because
Like,
a lot of people thought when he left FS1 it had something to do with Skip. That's why when Skip came out, Skip said I had no idea he was about to get let go, and everybody thought he was lying. It didn't have nothing to do with him and Skip. Like Shannon, just he's way too reckless, especially being in the position. And I don't know if it's because he ain't used to be in that position or whatever. Because when Club Shay Shay, you know, when that shit took off, he became like you're in a different situation. You sitting in a different chair, and like I even said earlier, like a lot of the shit that he was even saying on Club Shay Shay, I was looking at like, dude is reckless as fuck. When you talking about specific people and you're literally saying their names, the way he talked about Sky Bree, the way he talked about Meg Thee Stallion, it's like, dog, you can't do that. Like, number one, these people might have dudes, and you don't even know that. And you talking about what you would do to them and shit.
What did he say
Two,
about the people you mentioned, Tommy? What did he say?
he said, son, I know with Meg, he ended up apologizing to her, but he said some shit about he had
Yeah, I
have
think I
her
remember
spread
that.
from 10 to 3, like 10 o'clock, 3 o'clock, basically, like have her legs. And it's like,
yeah,
you gotta relax. And,
for
and
real.
and for me, it just showed that this nigga is 56 and controlled by his dick. Like you gotta chill, my dog. Like you literally letting your dick get you
You know what
in
it is,
stupid
Tommy?
situations. Yeah.
You know what it is, man? That honey pot, my nigga. That honey pot got that man feeling good, boy.
I feel you, dog. Hey,
Matter of
nigga.
fact, he actually getting a lot of money from one of those dick pills, bro. I don't remember the
Yeah,
name, but
that's
he's
one when
sponsored by one of those.
Blue
that's
Chew?
why I put in my
Yeah,
video when he
blue.
lied
Yeah,
about
blue
going
chew.
live.
Is it blue?
Literally the very next day he
It
started
probably
selling
is
dick.
the blue chew because that's the generic shit. Because for some reason I see everybody being sponsored by that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I thought shit like that you need some sort of prescription, but that shit is some over the counter shit.
But I
Yeah, it is
bet,
over. It's
yo,
basically
I
over the
bet,
counter. They ask you a couple
yeah,
of questions and
yeah,
then
but I bet that nigga Shannon Sharpe getting, man, he getting that bad because yo, Shannon Sharpe platforms are huge, bro. He got two of them, bro. People, you A plus. He used to be on
they
ESPN, so they have to be giving him that. They have to be giving him that man a couple millions per year for him to promote that, bro. They have to. Shannon Sharpe had the best year of his life last year, bro. Yo, do you know that on the Cat Williams interview, which was in January last year, he made $7 million just one interview,
Yeah,
just
we
out
was
of that
just
one.
talking about that shit last night. 7 mil off of one interview is crazy. Rappers
If,
yeah.
don't
if
make
you go
that
to
bread. You know what I'm
if you go to
saying?
his channel, which doctor, you go to his channel, everything he dropped touch a million too, bro. Everything. Do the
But
math.
but before that Cat William, because don't get me wrong, I know he had the podcast, but before that Cat William interview, right? You think his shit was that juiced up?
Yeah. Well, you
No,
got
he
to
was
think about
doing
it.
before Cat Williams, bro. He was doing good. Cat Williams put
Yeah.
that nigga out of here.
Yeah,
The thing,
that's
No,
what
to
I'm
me,
the
saying.
thing
because he was
right before
doing
that.
good, but he wasn't on that Joe Budden level shit. No, when I go on my homepage, I don't even see Joe Budden. I see all of this this club Shay Shay shit, bro.
But
But it
that's what
wasn't
I'm
just a
saying. Like
cap.
it put him in a
All right. Everybody's
different
cutting. All
chair.
right. Let everybody cut it.
Yeah, you got it, Marcus. God damn. We
What
ain't
you say?
racist.
No,
You got it,
no, I
bro.
was gonna say, and I don't promote light skin on light skin cutoff, so we good. No, I thought even before that, who was the other one? Monique, because Monique had a trending like polarizing episode with them too, because all the shit that she was saying, and he was allowing,
Yeah,
like
but
Tommy said,
that was after Cat.
was that after or before? I thought that was
No, that
before.
was after, I believe.
Yeah,
Bro,
it was
he had
way
like
after. It was
and
way
then,
after.
and then he had the Cedric the Entertainer when that stuff happened with Cat Williams still being mentioned
Yeah,
out there.
most of the ones that you know about, they all not all, but they pretty much most of them came after Cat Williams. Everybody was
Okay,
trying to get on there,
okay.
especially comedian wise. But no, it put him in a different seat, and he was acting as if he was still in the same seat he was in before. You get what I'm saying? And it's like you got to move different. When the bag different, you got to move different.
All right.
And he didn't adjust. But I mean, like I said earlier, though, he making mistakes that we tell the young boys about. That's what was crazy to me. Like,
Facts.
Y'all think that controversy when people were making it with the whole Skip and Shannon, you think that's what got him to feel like he can't be touched, like he felt like he was on cloud nine, like because everybody was, even though he kind of came out saying that hey, appreciates everything that Skip did and all that kind of stuff. Everybody else was talking about how that shit that went down. You think that kind of gassed him up to feel like, you know,
His contract was up though. His contract was up, and he didn't need that job like that because
we get that, Puppy. We get that. I'm just talking about like everything that everybody else was doing to amp up the whole like Skip versus Shannon. But we all know the ones who do the homework. We know that his contract was up and he got offered something else better on the outside. But I'm just saying, like, you think that mentality is what kind of got him to feel like, hey,
well, no,
I got the backing.
He ain't
That
lose his
Williams
contract was
interview.
up. They definitely let him go. Like it wasn't just his contract was up. They let him go. But again, it was because of stuff outside of Skip and Shannon. Though it was again, he had some fuck shit going on. Again, that's what Jason Whitlock was talking about. He said when him and Shannon was like having a back and forth and Stephen A. And he was like, Shannon, you might want to stay out of this because you was acting a whole fool of FS1. And I know the details of that, so you might want to chill. And guess what Shannon did? He chilled the fuck out.
Yeah. The thing is that Shannon got he also had drama at CVS for choking a bitch over there, but they settled that. They settled that outside of course, but now that he in a whole lot of drama is coming back up. But a lot of people like we didn't know. None of us knew.
No,
but that's what happened.
Did he choke a white woman?
I heard about the I didn't know.
Jesus, DJ.
I didn't even know she was white, black. All I know, like, from people say that he choked somebody over there, but then he said like it wasn't like that. It was like on a playful blow, blah blah blah. So who knows? All we know is that it was a settlement and that it was paid by CBS actually.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of choking going on with these people, man. Yo, this job, these jobs are like freaky as hell, bro. Joey Taylor, fucking the CEO, and the Emmanuel actual nigga.
I don't give a fuck what you say. Joey Taylor is fine. I think she's sexy.
Oh yeah, I would know.
In the public, I mean, if you go,
exactly.
to any Amazon warehouse, the same shit going on.
And that's what I was going. Tell me, like,
wage workers.
Tell me, that's what I was exactly where I was going, bro. Like, it's every time that is men and women working, is some fucking going on, bro. Go to the closest call center you live by, bro. It's a lot of fucking on that parking lot.
Go to the military. It's really going down in that motherfucker.
Oh, you was there.
That's the word. Military, the hospital, the military, the hospital, and the police force, because them police women be getting dick down, bro.
Yeah, they be.
I'm gonna tell you who's the freakiest though. Yo, every time that I meet a girl and she tells me she's a nurse, nigga, I feel so happy in the inside, bro, because I know I'm gonna be my nigga.
In them
nurses love to get beat. Nurses, I'm gonna tell you the biggest horse in America, bro. Nurses.
Oh God.
Call center hoes. And teachers, my nigga.
Nah, warehouse workers.
Yeah, warehouse workers and teachers.
Overnight warehouse workers, nigga. You might as well break up with.
Yeah, but I don't know if I agree with y'all on the.
Go to that
yo, but tell me,
nigga, hoes everywhere.
Bro, tell this nigga, bro, on a break,
go during lunch.
A warehouse parking lot got nobody in it. You know what I'm saying? You could do whatever in that shit, bro.
Yeah, I believe. I'm not saying you're lying, but I don't know if I want to get down with a warehouse hose, nigga. Them hoes probably gonna be looking like Manny Fresh and shit, bro.
No. Some of them be surprised, Poppy. This I know, Poppy.
There's a lot of strippers, bro. There's a lot of chicks who's strippers and farmer strippers that the easiest job they could get is warehouse is a revolving door. You could quit and come back next week and get your job, bro.
Yep.
You go up there, don't be no stud. The studs might be on the forklift, but in the line is regular chicks, bro. And they be having the fatty from standing up that long. That should be getting.
When I hear warehouse hoes, nigga,
they work out their legs because they're pushing the carts and shit.
I picture Flora, my nigga. I think every warehouse hose look like
that's your problem, Poppy. Now you think every chick. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. This guy's crazy.
That nigga's fucking Flora warehouse kind of hose.
No.
And, and which doctor? You know what I say, my nigga. If you fuck on Flora, you 80% gay. You 80% gay, bro.
Wow. That's crazy.
I mean,
Work.
she's 80%
That's crazy
a
work.
nigga. That is crazy, man.
That's an 80% nigga.
That's crazy.
So you're saying your president. So your president is gay. That's what you basically
Wow.
But you know what's crazy with Doctor? He said it himself. He said he didn't know. He said he didn't know if she was a woman or a man. He said it himself, bro.
Yo, I
He said it,
heard
bro.
him say that shit on I think Brownie Shadow. That nigga is wild.
Yes. He said it
I don't know
himself,
what
bro.
you just
I'm not
said.
making it up. She's like, yo, man, you know me in Florida, she was wearing my boots. That nigga size 14, though.
Jesus.
Nah, bro. Ain't she considered like the Amazon shits? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ain't
but
that
Amazon
size
got to be
considered-
fit though and in shape.
God.
Well, she's a brick, nigga. She's built like
She
a
ain't no
brick.
warehouse worker, Poppy. She ain't no fucking warehouse worker. So
Nah,
don't
if
you
she
dare
was
say.
a warehouse worker, she would have had some ass. She built like Fred Flintstone, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is
Oh shit. Oh,
Nigga, that
shit.
whole build like a left tackle, nigga, for the Dallas Cowboys, man. Nigga, big old back, nigga. Imagine if Flora and Jay Priest would have a baby. That baby would have been at least 9 feet tall, bro. That would have been a giant.
That would have been a monster. They would have had to put him in
Yeah.
football or something.
Oh yeah, nigga. What? Nigga, at the age of 3, that nigga would have a 100 science scholarship, my nigga, because you know where he was going. Like, yo, we gotta.
He's crazy, yo. He's crazy. I'm calling
Hey,
ICE.
I know
I'm
I
calling
would-
ICE after this shit.
All immigration and this nigga,
This baby would have came out, nigga, with a full beard, nigga. Size 12 already.
What if they had a daughter? What if they had a daughter?
And that would have been. And that would have been it's the only baby on planet, on the history of the planet, that is like 75 pounds already. You know that Florida's a big bitch, my nigga. This baby would have came out mad crazy big, bro.
But you know what though? Even though Flora is built like that, bro, if Flora had a different type of personality, cause when you a big chick, you gotta be pleasant. You can't be big and loud and aggressive and shit. You gotta balance that shit out. You know what I mean?
And then her voice, my nigga, that's the part that kills me the most, man. Nigga, she sounds like she smoked, nigga, Newports, nigga, for breakfast, bro. Nigga, you know.
Oh, not the Newports.
Bruh. Nigga, imagine you hitting that hole with that deep ass voice moaning, nigga. That gotta sound
How
terrifying,
much
bro.
times you imagine hitting Flora? You know?
Never.
Yo, he got you there, Bobby.
He better be.
He got you there, Bobby.
Oh, Bandy, give it to me, Bandy.
This nigga JP said that he probably piped it down like 2-3 times the whole. That shit is crazy to me, bro.
I don't blame him. My nigga. I don't blame him.
Why you
That's
rocking with a
terrifying.
chick that you only, bro? I'm not about to keep no chick that I'm not sexually attracted.
Hey, Jay Priest married that whole nigga for tax benefits.
That nigga had a free.
In other words, he was holding himself hostage for tax benefits.
That nigga
No, I'ma
had to
tell you
walk
what-
in the glizzy
Yes.
stand. That shit is crazy.
I got a salute to Jay Priest, my nigga. He turned out into a slave. That nigga his own slave. Though.
Nigga got free labor. That shit is crazy.
He got out selling hot dogs, nigga, doing the baby's hair, cleaning the house, doing food, nigga. That's late, nigga. Hey, you gotta give it up to him, bro. You gotta give it up to him,
You know,
man.
though, I got somebody that's gonna represent the president. Let's let King Rooster to the stage. Come on, Rooster. I think Rooster was at the wedding. Rooster, was you at the wedding, bro?
Yeah, he was.
And he was picking up all the Paul Masson at the wedding. The Paul Mason. Crazy. Rooster, let's get a mic check.
What
bro.
it do with Doctor?
What's good, man?
What it do? Hey, what it sound like, man?
Rooster?
What up,
coming in
y'all,
all
man?
right.
Hey, good people. It's Friday, baby. Let's make it do what it do.
I don't like how that song. That song illegal. That song illegal, Rooster. That don't sound legal. What you?
Go ahead
how
with
you-
y'all.
Damn,
Yeah, your mic is messed up. Your service.
Yeah,
is
your mind
messed up.
sound crazy, Rooster.
Hey.
You gotta get out and come back in, bro.
Shouts out to Lil King in the motherfucking chat. What's up, bro?
they don't got 5G in Alabama, man. I'm not in Mississippi. That's where you are, right? They got like 2Gs. That's it.
Them niggas still
But
use pay phones in Mississippi, bro.
he use dialogue. Remember that shit?
Yeah, that's the worst. That shit was the worst, bro.
He used to make
What's this?
mad noises, nigga.
So what's this shit with Kanye West and Boosie, man? What's wrong? What's going on with these two niggas, man?
Kanye just talking, man.
Kanye West said Boosie smell like poor people. What type of shit is that?
I'd rather smell like pork than suck dick and shit like that. Like Kanye said on the Sunday, he sucked his own cousin, his cousin's dick, bro.
That shit was crazy.
Like, I still want to know why he had to share that shit with us. That is crazy. That's some shit you need to see a therapist for, bro. Ain't nothing we could do for you with that information.
Facts.
And he stopped at 14. That's like Hassan Campbell, who was saying that Bombada raped him. Nigga, you was 15, 16 going at this nigga crib. Ain't no, you know what you was doing, bro.
Hassan said
not even that.
Hassan
They took
Campbell,
pictures together.
And he said the man didn't smash him. He said, no, he didn't smash me. He just put it through my thighs. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man. What?
That nigga lying, bro. That nigga's lying.
That nigga got tied when he was young, bro. That nigga's fucked up, bro.
That's crazy.
But, yo, the whole story don't make no sense because Hassan Campbell's supposed to be a killer, right? Supposed to be a killer. There is no way, and he was like 15, 16, right? You ain't getting that off on me, my nigga. Like you put your thing on my side, you gotta go, bro.
Yo, fuck yo.
Nigga, how you walk in the streets as a known killer, bro? What type of shit is that?
How is that even possible, bro?
I don't know.
Like,
In New York, when them niggas lock you up for having a bullet, you don't even need the whole gun. You just need the bullet and them niggas lock you up.
And this is how you know the nigga lying because like in 2000, when he was a grown man, like in his 30s and 40s, he took a picture with that nigga Africa Bambaataa, bro. I'm like, man, this nigga was lying. I knew he was lying. That confirmed it for me.
Which one he lying about? Getting with Bambaataa or being the killer?
I think
getting fucked, man.
Both. I think he lying about both because one time he was outside that in the Bronx River, and some shots bust off, and that nigga didn't move like no killer right there. You know what I'm saying?
That was last year. I remember that. And that shit was made up. He made that shit up. He ain't got shot, my nigga. That nigga made that up.
Nah, I don't think he got shot. He went to the hospital and everything, but he ain't show no gunshot wounds or no. He ain't got shot.
Yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's content creators, man.
That nigga's on some young nigga shit. That nigga's grown as hell, but that nigga is a crash out.
Yeah, that nigga say African Bambaataa.
I forgot he was still doing content. I thought he stopped doing content.
Man, this nigga blew up
got a big platform.
This nigga blew up off of that shit. Like, you gotta have no dignity as a man, bro. That's how you coming up, bro. That shit is crazy.
No, Mark,
that's what they call on Ty. They call on Ty Campbell.
He had to make a new channel.
Oh, that's what. Okay.
Would you say you had to make a new channel?
Yeah, they took his original channel. This was like a while back. They was teasing him about it, so he was off YouTube for a minute, and then I guess he found a way to double back with another name. It's not even Hassan Campbell no more. I forgot the name of his channel now.
Last I seen, he was beefing with Mano. Then he's beefing with Jim Jones. He got a lot of big names to mention him though. That's one thing I would say. He know how to do that clout chasing shit. You know what I
mean? Yeah, that's the game. You know how to play. You know how to kind of maneuver. I mean, he been doing this for a minute though, so he know how to maneuver on this YouTube algorithm bullshit. Like he just got to attach his name into like a rapper or somebody else. He always into this conspiracy bullshit.
Yeah.
But nigga, a nigga put his cock on your thighs, my nigga. That means you played a part of it, bro.
As a grown man, if you did nothing, that means you complicit in that shit. As a grown man, you say you got bodies and all that shit, and this man's still walking free. That shit is crazy.
And this nigga's explanation was, if he would have put his dick on that nigga, you know where? He would have did too much damage. I'm like, bro, what? What you mean did too much damage?
Whoa, whoa.
That shit was a consensual relationship.
Right.
There you go.
But not at 15 though, man. If the nigga was 15, come on, y'all can't say that was consensual. listen.
No. We're not talking about the young shit. Let's make that clear.
No, it
This
started at
happened as
15, but
yeah,
it went on until he was older. He was a grown man
at
still
25
intoxicated
plus.
out there.
Right, bro.
Yeah, but
Bro,
what
at
I'm saying though,
15,
if it
bro, we
first started
chasing.
at
Bro,
if
at
it first
15, we
started at
chasing.
15, he fucked up in the head by then, bro.
Bro, it could not, bro. 15, we grown enough to roll our own, bro. We was a lot of us was bagging up at 14, bro. 14, 15, bro. We chasing
15 years
girls.
old,
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I'm
called the
saying?
porch age.
Yeah, I
And
was
a
trying to
lot
smash a
of
mill
us
for a cougar. Yeah.
Right,
and
you
some
grown
of us
enough to know, like
wasn't.
you grown enough to know what the fuck is going on, bro. That's
Still though, still right, but that's what I'm saying. Even if he was 15 and he agreed with it, he's 15. He can't agree to no shit like that.
that means
Yeah,
he
when you
chose to be a
22,
homo.
23,
He chose to be
24,
a
and you agree to it.
He might have did, but a grown ass
Uh,
nigga doing that to a 15-year-old still wrong. He ain't
but
like
but
that to a
free,
15-year-old.
but free. I'm talking from the point of view that this nigga's lying. Obviously, we ain't down with that shit over here. Like that can
Yeah, it's
happen.
common
We know
sense.
that, right? I'm talking about this nigga made that shit up, bro. There is no way, bro. There is no way that this man pulled his dick on this nigga thighs, bro.
This is what happened, Blanco. They had another nigga named Ronald Savage. He actually got touched. You could look at him and tell that something is off about him, like somebody robbed him of his innocence and shit. He even moved a little flamboyant, like like he swing that way. He
Mm-hmm.
came out first about the story, and he was getting a lot of traction. And this clout chasing ass Hassan Campbell, because he was
You
in that
jump on it.
circle, he jump on that
Yeah,
shit, and that's some
yeah.
bitch shit to do, nigga. You would get fucked for bread, bro. Because if you would jeopardize your manhood for some clout, bro, I think you would do the real thing for some actual cash, bro. And that's why I didn't show no sympathy for him. Every time people was joking on him, he's like, "How y'all gonna joke on the victim?" The nigga really tried to paint himself as a great victim. That nigga is disgusting, bro. If you see, if you see the Ronald, my bad, I'm chewing, right? If you see
Just
the
go.
Ronald Savage nigga, if you see the
Yeah, he's
Ronald
fucked up,
Savage
bro.
nigga, you could tell that nigga look like they
Yes.
should. That nigga look like he should be on deletion watch, on suicide watch. You know what I mean?
And the nigga Hassan, this how you know the whole story's messed up. They ask him like, "Well, why you ain't doing nothing?" Oh well, Africa Bambada was buying grocery for my mama. I'm like, oh my god, bro, how the hell you was getting busy on the street and you need this nigga to buy $100 worth of grocery for you,
Everybody
bro?
questions why he ain't rocking snot box. Ain't that his term?
What
Yeah,
if,
yeah, exactly, bro.
like y'all say, he really liked the dude, but to get back at him, he say the dude took it. When the dude probably didn't. Let's say the action did happen, but not in the way he describing it. Like he could have been, you know, hoping Bombada did that to him. But now that he upset or he see clout go the other way, he's saying that, oh, it was forced upon me. So he don't look bad when he come out. He trying to get
You know
sympathy
what
for
though?
the action
That
that
is
he
close.
took.
That is close to what I think happened too, because remember Africa Bambada and them was popping back in the days. So he was just doing anything to get close to them niggas, bro, on some fanboy shit. You know what I mean? Like that niggas on some fanboy shit. He said he used to be one of the hitters. Man, shit the niggas say. But there is people who used to run with the Zulu Nation that did say he used to be part of the Zulu Nation. But I don't know how close him and Bambada was, you know what I mean?
And not only that, but you can
Got
see an
you.
example of the shit in the movie. I mean, in the TV show. What that TV show is? With Philadelphia, the game with that nigga Omar.
What's that? Oh,
The Wire.
The Wire.
Remember, he had that little young nigga under his wing. They was gay as hell, but them niggas was killers, bro.
They was fun boys as fuck.
Come on, bro.
Y'all don't remember the original Omar, right?
King Rooster, your mic is, bro. Your mic make me want to log out, bro. God damn. That shit is crazy. But not for nothing though. Is a lot of niggas that is gay, but they not the zesty gay. They like the prison gay. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas that beat your ass still.
Exactly. Fast.
So, hey, he probably was on that type time. That's the scarier. That's the scary gay niggas too. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with the Hassan Campbell nigga, bro, he jumped on the wave of the Me Too. Do you remember when the Me Too shit was heavy, like around 2017, 18, around that area? He jumped on the Me Too wave, but for men around that area. So that's so he's like the Me Too nigga. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the girls that some of them probably it happens to them. I mean, I'm gonna say at least half of them happen to them in real life. This nigga jump on that shit so he can get some bread out of that. I don't respect that, bro. I don't think Hassan Campbell guy got violated, bro. I just don't see it.
Yeah, I don't think so either, man. He be popping too much shit. Anybody got any words before we get on up out of here? I gotta go and handle some stuff. You know what I mean? Any words before we leave? Let me take this video out of this.
Shador to the Raiders.
What'd you say, bro?
Shador to the Raiders.
Shador after they got Ashton Genty. Crazy work. Yeah.
Got no chill. It's a Friday though. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to leave y'all with some music, man. We about to get on up out of here. Yeah. About to get on up out of here.
Keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, keep God in your life. Fuck nigga, you need to praise the Lord or Allah or Yahweh, whoever you believe in. Get connected. Come on. Hey, look. Ha. God blessing all the trap niggas. Put duct tape over their mouth. Put duct tape over their mouth.